Dude.
What were you reading? Warhammer?
Oh, yeah, Warhammer 40K, the core book.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've been trying to get into the hobby, painting some miniatures. I'm almost done with the Space Marines game. Been playing that on my
Hmm.
PC. I'm gonna get Space Marines 2 afterwards. I'm gonna play that on my PS5. That's gonna be, yeah, I'm excited for that.
We could play that together. I have that one.
Oh, you do? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Uh, Well, tonight I'm gonna have a couple monsters. I'm gonna finish that game, and then I'm gonna get on Space Marines 2.
Yeah, it's a great game.
I
Probably the best of that year.
I know, dude. I'm really getting into the Warhammer lore. I watched this entire YouTube video that explained like the entire history with, you know, the Emperor of Mankind, the Horus Hearsay,
Yeah.
all the different factions, like the Ultramarines, the Necrons, Orcs, Tyranids.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm excited for them to start movies and stuff with that with Henry Cavill.
Yes, dude, I've been getting ready for that. I'm so excited.
Yeah, hopefully we get it soon.
I know. I hope he plays one of the Ultramarines.
Oh, I hope so.
All the show up, he's like, and we shall know no fear. I want him to say that so bad. I don't know if he's so badass, dude.
Yeah, I love Warhammer. It's super cool.
Yeah, Henry Cavill is made to be an Ultramarine.
He is.
He's got
They
a
should also try to get Dave Bautista in there somehow. He would look really good in the suit.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Uh, That
I
would,
like your movie shelf back there. That's cool.
yeah, yeah. I know. I got a lot of cool stuff over there. I got Rick and Negan up on the top, and then that's Deadpool next to him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I plan on getting a Daryl statue so I complete like all three of the Walking Dead guys.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then I got some of my Star Wars stuff in the corner right there.
Yeah, I see him up there. That's cool.
On and then yeah, I got like a shit ton of Blu-rays and all that. Even some TV ones. I got Angel and Buffy, and then I was watching Smallville this morning.
What episode are you on?
Well, so I'm still on season one because
Hmm.
I finished up DS9 like a couple days ago.
Okay.
I've watched all three Star Trek shows. Well, not, I mean, there's a ton of shows, but I've seen three of them.
Hmm.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's a hard watch because like Next Gen and DS9 are 7 seasons long.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, but I did get through all of them. And they're,
That's good.
yeah.
So now you're like on the DC shows? Because I know you said you wanted to watch Smallville, Titans. You said you wanted to go through all of
Yeah, well, with Star Trek, I still have Wager to watch, but I'm putting that on hold because
them.
I gotta take a break from Star Trek for a bit.
Yeah.
Because I started Smallville, and I did watch a couple episodes today. I think I'm like halfway through season one.
Hmm.
The one I watched was with Tony Todd. He was in it.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Okay.
actually played a cool villain. I was like, damn, that's actually pretty badass. Um,
So are you liking it so far? It's a little outdated, but I think it still holds up.
yeah, no, like I saw that Tony Todd was in it, and there was one where Amy Adams was in it. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Lois.
It's so cool.
Yeah. And the episodes that I watched today were like really good, and
Hmm.
I'm really liking Michael Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor.
Yeah, everyone says to this day he's the best.
Yeah, I'm interested to see his decline, right? Because like right now,
Hmm.
kind of like friends with Clark Kent, and he's kind of the good guy. So
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how that all unfolds and how Lex becomes the guy that we all know him as, right? By the end of the series.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. He's awesome. He was such a good Lex.
yeah, he definitely fits the part.
Hmm.
And I like the guy they have for Superman as well.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, the only issue I have with the show is just that they're doing this whole thing with Lana Lang, right? Where they're trying to put her and Clark together, but you know that they're not actually going to end up together. So you're just like, all
Hmm.
right, let's just get past this.
I think it's like that for a majority of the show, so you just got to get used to it. It goes on for a while.
Oh man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I mean, it's well, maybe it'll be entertaining. Like I don't hate it,
Mhm.
but I'm just
Yeah.
like so those are my only two issues with the show. It's like that, and then I want to see more of Superman's actual villains show up.
Oh, yeah, they'll get into that.
Yeah, you said
They
they
do.
do show up eventually, so I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm ready for that.
A
Uh,
lot of the superheroes too show up, like a lot of cameos.
yeah, that'll be awesome. I'm
Hmm.
excited for that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking
But
forward to. But right now it's season one, so I'm like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna, let them establish who they got to establish, and then we'll get to it
Do
later
you
on.
plan on watching Superman and Lois, or are you kind of like, no? Or is it on your list?
Yeah, I will eventually.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, because right now I'm watching Smallville.
Hmm.
I gotta finish Angel before the new Buffy revival comes out.
Yeah.
I'm watching Dragon Ball. I watched that yesterday.
Hmm.
What else do I got? Castlevania I gotta finish because I saw two seasons of that.
Yeah.
And Dexter. I
Hmm.
I think that's it. I think, yeah.
Okay. That's a lot. Wow.
Yeah.
I've actually been rewatching Dragon Ball 2 though, so
Yeah, Dragon Ball's so funny, I swear. I love it. It's hilarious.
yeah. The last show I watched new was probably Andor, and that was excellent.
Yeah, he was
It
amazing.
honestly blew my mind. I thought it like the first season was good too, but this season was like so good. Like it better win all the Emmys, I hope.
Yeah. Um, it was crazy too. The Gorman massacre was insane.
It was. I was like I had like goosebumps. Like it was disturbing.
Yeah, like shit. I remember watching it and just the whole journey with that one dude. I forgot
Hmm.
the character's name, but he was the skinny white guy. You know who I'm talking about?
The one who had his own office and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy. The show did such a good job at showing you the Empire like does not care about their own people. Like you mess up once, you're done. Like you don't matter at all.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just thought it was crazy how he was basically going undercover and not realizing at least to the full
Yeah.
what the Empire was capable of,
Mm-hmm.
right? He thought they were just going down there,
Mm-hmm.
just take care of any outside insurgents and whatnot.
Yeah.
But they were actually planning on just mining that planet for its resources and pretty much killing everyone there,
Yeah.
you know. And
Mm-hmm.
this whole realization.
Same with his was it his fiance?
Yeah,
Same with her. She did all that work to get to the top and then just for her to get thrown in that same prison.
yeah, it's
I was like, wow, she's actually kind of one of the best villains in Star Wars. It is so good. I was really impressed with it.
yeah.
And then Skarsgård, the actor, oh, he was so incredible. So incredible.
It was really good. And
Hmm.
the speech too.
Yeah,
That was
that
I
was my favorite episode.
was like, wow.
I was like, how's she gonna get out of this? Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it was excellent.
It was like chilling, you
And
know.
then I went and watched the Rebels episode right after. That was it really cool tie-in too.
Yeah, I didn't watch the
About
first episode. It's because Rebels is like a separate thing, so I don't really compare
hmm.
it both. It's like a totally different. Like I remember
Yeah,
everyone was like, "Oh man, the Mon Mothma speech in Rebels was ass," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, no shit, it was." Yeah, I mean, it was a fucking kid show, so you can't expect
yeah.
be on the level of Andor, which is super mature. I mean,
Hmm.
right from the opening few episodes, I was like, "Oh shit, this is like adult Star Wars, bro."
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It was really good.
yeah.
And then I watched Rogue One this morning. I
Oh,
wanted to watch it right after I finished Andor, but I had to work. But
so dude,
yeah.
so I had today and tomorrow off because tonight at 7:30 I'm going to Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back orchestra show. So they're gonna play the
Oh
movie
shoot.
with a live orchestra.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know.
That's so cool.
I'll send you pictures and stuff, but it's gonna be crazy. I'm very excited.
Oh, that's so awesome.
I know.
Yeah, there's been a lot of movies. What was the last one we talked about was probably Minecraft, right?
Yeah, I have a
Okay.
whole list, dude, of stuff that we didn't talk about. Because every time I saw a movie after Minecraft, I made sure to make a note of it.
Yeah.
What I saw personally after Minecraft. So I saw The Amateur, Warfare,
Mm-hmm.
Sinners, The Accountant 2, Revenge of the Sith, Thunderbolts, Final Destination Bloodlines for movies, and then for shows, I saw Devil May Cry, Born Again, and then Andor.
Okay. I think Warfare was the first one I saw after Minecraft too. So
Oh yeah, you can say yeah. So what'd you think of Warfare?
I thought it was really good. It put you in the shoes of the soldiers. Really intense. Um, I really liked it, but it's not a movie I would recommend for uh someone to go see because if you're not like super into war movies, you'd probably be bored. It takes place in one location the whole time. I remember you said no one really gets shot, and yeah, no one gets shot in the movie. They're kind of just shooting everywhere. It's very chaotic. So it's not a movie I would recommend for everyone, but it's one that I enjoyed. I was like sweating the whole time. It was intense.
Yeah, dude. So
But again, like totally understand why if someone would be like, "Oh, that movie sucked. There was no action," or I would totally understand.
yeah, so I remember when I went to go see it, I did not know the movie was gonna be like dead silent in the beginning.
Hmm.
I actually went to like go get some popcorn for it, and then I go in there, and then the whole movie's silent, and I'm like, fuck, because I didn't have lunch today, so I was like kind of pissed. I was like, fuck. So I had to be like just sit there like hella hungry and shit, and I was like, I was just sitting there all
Yeah,
quiet.
yeah,
I was like, well, I'm sure it's a war movie, so I'm sure there's gonna be like a lot of action any minute now. And then the movie just kept going. I was like,
yeah. No, it's
but with that said, I think the best part of the movie was like when the bomb went off,
mhm.
and then you have the one soldier whose like feet were just totally like burnt and shit. Then they had to
Yeah,
put them inside. It was pretty crazy. That was definitely a good moment.
yeah. It did a good job. It wasn't even really like it was just like this is a really crappy day in the life of these soldiers,
Yeah.
and they just like put you there basically. And I thought it did a good job at that.
Yeah.
I did say it was in like my top 10 of the year list, but I'm seeing more and more movies. It'll probably fall out of that list, but I did like it.
You know what this movie reminded me of? It was kind of like Dunkirk, to me anyway.
A24's Dunkirk, yeah.
That's what it totally reminded me of. I was like, bro, this is
Yeah.
like Dunkirk, but
If I had to pick one to rewatch though, I would probably pick Warfare.
yeah, because it's shorter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it was good. I think I gave it like a B, a B. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when I walked out of it, I was like kind of in a bad mood. So I was like, man, what the fuck was that? But
Yeah.
thinking about it, I would probably give it the same grade. I'd probably give it like a B.
Yeah.
Like, not like a B plus, but like a
A
solid.
B minus. Yeah.
I would go solid B. I think it was good.
Hmm.
Know that it was gonna be what it was, when I
Yeah.
because I was kind of like, okay, I was expecting like a heavy like action type of war movie,
Me
you know.
too. I went in like expecting like Black Hawk Down and I
Yeah,
was like, oh, they're in that house the whole movie. No one got shot. So I'm on the same page as you, really.
but yeah, I thought it was good, just not like
Hmm.
I wouldn't rewatch it, and I don't think
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I
I,
wouldn't buy it either,
I
honestly.
would buy it.
I bought his last one. I do like this director.
Yeah, but
He,
I will say this: this is definitely it was a theatrical experience type of movie.
yeah,
Not something you really want to watch on streaming or at home because if you do, you're not going to finish it.
no, you're not.
You're not going to get like the full experience.
Because you're meant to feel trapped in this situation
Yes.
with these
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
Not supposed to like get out or, get distracted. So definitely a theater worthy movie. It
Hmm.
is a one and done type of thing for me.
Yeah, same for me.
Anyway, oh, I know Sinners also came out shortly
That
after.
was, yeah, right after Warfare. Yeah. You
So,
can start with that one. What did you think?
dude, Sinners was it was pretty damn great. I love how they took race relations and then the vampire cults, right? That whole little group and kind of mixed it together. And they created
Hmm.
this commentary about how, vampires were sort of all united, right? They try to get more people to join them because they would be free of that, supposed hatred, right? Between
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. And then I guess you could also see it as like all of them trying to assimilate every single culture. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
so there was
Yeah, I agree. It was pretty awesome. The music was so good too. Like the soundtrack. I have it downloaded on my phone. It was so good.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm so happy it did well because it is an original film, and I'm happy people went out to support it.
It's crazy. Warner Brothers is the studio that made both the Minecraft movie and Sinners. So it's like
Yeah, they're having a
I
good year.
was like, bro, it's like night and day, dude.
Yeah, it was so Michael B. Jordan was awesome in it too. It was so good.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld was amazing in this movie.
Oh, she was. Yeah.
Yeah, they were both the standouts for me. And then whoever played the guy who was the guard outside,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
no, his name, but he was great in it too.
yeah. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I thought the vampires were really creepy. It was kind of like they took a little inspiration from Dusk Till Dawn, but kind of made their own thing with it, and I loved it. It worked for me.
Oh yeah, with all of them being trapped in that one location.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I really liked it. I think that's probably my favorite movie so far this year.
Yeah, dude, it was so clever,
Hmm.
Like I really dug it.
Yeah.
With how smart it was and how creative they got with a lot of the story aspects of the film.
Hmm.
And just the kills are pretty cool too. Right? Like when Haley
Yeah.
goes out, she starts making out with her boyfriend and then just fucking kills him right after.
Yeah.
Then you see like his brother, like no hesitation, boom, like tries to kill her immediately after.
Yeah. My favorite part, I saw it in IMAX, but when they're grabbing their weapons, they're getting ready for the vampires to like just come in the building. I noticed the screen like it was kind of small, the format, and then when that scene was happening, the screen like enlarged, and then all the vampires came in. I thought that was a really cool shot.
Did
Um,
it just switch from a regular aspect ratio to
yeah, it did. It like got larger. Yeah,
yeah,
I
so
thought that was really cool.
that's the IMAX aspect ratio kicking in there.
Yeah, it was really cool. But
Yeah,
yeah, that one was like solid A for me. I loved it. Oh, and the shootout at the end where he just takes out everybody. Michael B. Jordan.
I know, dude. I gotta rewatch it because right after first thought was like, fuck, I want to rewatch that.
Yeah.
I didn't have time. I'm so getting that on 4K though. No
Oh,
doubt.
me too.
As soon as that comes out, I don't care what the cost is, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be like $30, but it's worth it.
Yeah. Probably gonna be 30, 35 probably, I bet.
Yeah.
40, because nowadays shit's expensive as hell, so probably $40, but
Yeah.
I'm still gonna get it because I got Better Man on 4K. That was like $40. I was like, bruh.
The last one I got was Gladiator 2. I ended up getting it. That was the last movie I got.
Yeah, I don't buy a lot of new movies now. Like, I guess I'm
Hmm.
tracking a bit, but yeah, I don't buy a
Well,
lot.
I also got well, I bought a few. I got Gravity with Sandra Bullock. I really like that movie.
Yeah, but those are older movies. Those are
Yeah, those are all
yeah.
older.
Talking about
Yeah.
like brand new releases.
Yeah, brand new, just Gladiator. But there are a few I am gonna buy.
Yeah, like I know like there's a few I want to get to. I'm trying to wait and hope the price goes down.
Same, same.
Yeah, like fingers crossed. But yeah, anyway, back to Sinners. That it did really well at the box office too, from what I.
Yeah, I think it's at like 350 mil on a budget of like 90, so it's really good.
You think they're gonna make Sinners too?
Um, I feel like the movie, nah, I hope not. It was perfect on its own. It had a good ending. I think they should leave it.
You see, that's what I thought too, but then I remembered, oh wait, they're making John Wick 5. So
Yeah,
I'm not gonna like,
anything's possible. I'm open to it. I
yeah,
don't think they should, but if they do it, I'll go see it.
yeah, I'd be down to see Sinners too. I think honestly, I would be okay with the sequel for this.
Hmm.
Because I think they left enough on the table for them to actually like make a few more movies out of Sinners. So
Yeah,
new franchise, frankly. That's how I saw it. I was like, yeah, this could be a franchise. Shit, let's do it.
yeah, they should.
No, I mean Ryan
It made money.
Coogler already, yeah, he made the Black Panther movies. I
Oh,
mean,
I saw, is he doing Ironheart?
no, he's not. They made you think he was,
Oh,
but
okay. I
he's
was gonna
not.
ask you. I saw the trailer and I was like, wait, what?
No, he's an executive producer, meaning he's just an advisor on Ironheart. He did not write or direct any of the episodes of Ironheart.
Oh, okay. I was
Executive
wondering.
producer.
I was like, oh, this might be good.
Nope, they just used him to advertise the show because the actual
Oh
people
man.
they have doing it are not talented and they're no one. I looked them up. They haven't done anything.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, Ryan Coogler, he's just an executive producer. There's
Rest in peace, Ironheart. So what would you rate Sinners? I would give it a solid A. Yeah, I would.
oh yeah, A for sure.
Hmm. Yeah. Is it your favorite so far this year as well?
Um, I'm trying to think. I would say yes, but I'm thinking, was there another movie that I really liked besides Sinners? I guess if Better Man doesn't count, then yeah, Sinner.
Minecraft. Chicken Jockey.
It's crazy. I gotta be honest.
Minecraft is the most fun I've had this year, but Sinners, like being technical and everything, yeah, Sinners is the best.
Yeah, Sinners is the best for me. Again, since Better Man came out on the last day of 2024, I guess I can't count it for anything.
Hmm.
Damn, if I would have seen that movie on like the last day of that year, I would have put it in my top 10. I would have
Yeah.
put it number one, frankly. I guess I can't. I'm just gonna praise that movie whenever we do a video now because I can't, yeah, I can't put it on the top 10. But yeah,
It was good.
Sinners is definitely number one so far.
Yeah. Did you see Mission Impossible?
No, I'm seeing it Sunday
Okay, all right.
because I
And
got,
then,
I'm gonna watch the latest one tomorrow and then I'm gonna watch the new one in theaters on Sunday. So I'm gonna watch them back to back. Because I guess it is a part two, technically.
hmm,
I mean, does it
yeah.
feel like a part two when you watch it? Because I know you've seen it.
Uh, Honestly, you need to know all of the movies for this one without spoiling anything. You kind of need to know a lot.
I did see all of them, but I saw them like I binged them all when I saw the
Hmm.
last one.
Okay, because I'll be honest, they bring up stuff that I had to really think about. I was like, oh, it was in that one. And then I haven't seen the first two, so that didn't help. But
Yeah,
yeah, just make sure you've seen all of them.
I know in the last one they bring back a guy from the first movie, like in the previous film, the part one,
Mm-hmm.
like a guy from the first movie. And then I know in the last one they introduce the AI entity deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember Tom Cruise gets with Haley Steinwell or whatever, and she's like a good thief. And
Mm-hmm. Oh, Steve Rogers' girl?
yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember Tom Cruise has had like three love interests throughout the whole franchise. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Peggy, Haley Steinfeld. He had the other girl from the one who died in the last movie, I think.
Rebecca Ferguson?
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
then his wife or whatever from the third movie.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
don't
he's had a
remember.
lot.
Yeah. They're all worth watching except for two, in my opinion. I haven't seen the newest one, but I think they're all worth at least one watch. Some more
Mm-hmm.
than others, but two is cheesy. Two is like it's like a cheesy 90s movie.
That's too bad because I like the director. It's the guy who did Crouching Tiger, right?
Yeah, well,
Ang Lee? Is it Ang Lee?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's crazy that it's bad. Some people really like it. I know there's like a fan base for it, but
It's very cheesy. I mean, you might like
yeah,
it, but it's very cheesy.
I don't think I'd like it. I'm gonna watch it though.
Mission Impossible 1 is good though. That one is actually
Hmm.
a legit good movie. So
Yeah, I'll watch it.
I would recommend it. Two sucks, and then three, three onward is pretty good. The last
Hmm.
one I thought was only okay. Yeah,
Yeah, we both agreed like the same on that one.
I'm gonna rewatch it tomorrow and see if my thoughts change. Cause like I remember watching it, just being like, okay, I was just trying to make sense of the plot. I remember the last one,
I
because
think we texted immediately after we saw it and we were like, that was kind of a letdown. And I was like,
I was like,
yeah,
what's going on? What's the plot? What is this AI doing exactly? How is it gonna destroy the world?
super convoluted. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming this new one is the last one. Again, you've seen it, so I don't know if it like does it feel like a finale or is it just like another movie?
I feel like it's both. They kind of leave it open-ended, I guess.
Yeah, because
I'm
this
not gonna spoil anything, but
is the final reckoning, so I'm assuming,
mhm.
well, Tom Cruise, you better do some dangerous ass shit in this movie or else like
He is the best part of the movie.
oh,
If you like Tom Cruise, go see it. That's what I would say.
I love Tom Cruise, so
He carries the whole movie. I went to support Tom Cruise because he's super dedicated to cinema and I just went to support him really. I already told you I kind of figured how I would feel about the movie and it was pretty much that, but he has some stunts in here that are like really good. Two in particular, but I'm not gonna say anything.
okay, now nice. Now what we here. So
Yeah.
I'm going to a dine-in theater for this one because I heard the first
Mm-hmm.
hour is boring as hell, and then the rest of it like really kicks off. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna rewatch the last movie, right before I see the new one, just so it's fresh in my head. Then, if they just recap a bunch of crap in the first hour, I'm just gonna have dinner during that first hour. And then after that,
Mm-hmm.
I'll focus on the movie. That way,
Yeah. That's smart because when it started getting good is when I was kind of like falling asleep, you know? I was like, it's getting good, wake up, wake up.
at least I'll have like some
Yeah.
food in me. That way, I'll be like, all right, let's get going,
Yeah.
bro. So that's what
But
I'm gonna do. Uh,
yeah, but it's not a bad movie. I didn't think the last one was bad either, but it's enjoyable enough.
yeah, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna see that Sunday. I'm just kind of pissed. It's 3 hours long. It's like, bro,
You feel it. You really do feel it.
holy fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
And then I was gonna see Lilo and Stitch today, but plans got canceled. But I'm not sad about it. I've already seen Lilo and Stitch, so
I know people say it sucks. Big shock. You
oh
know.
really?
Yeah, people. I mean, did you see Angry Joe's review?
I saw his, and then I saw Grace. Grace hated it.
Yeah.
She had her merch on. This movie sucks. And then I saw some other people said they liked it, but I don't know. I'm not a I actually kind of am a big fan. I used to watch the original one. Okay, I used to watch the second one all the time. The straight to DVD sequel. I don't know why, I just owned that one on DVD, so that's the one I kind of grew up with. That's just random, but but I'm sure it's a cute movie. I'm not gonna rush out to go see it.
Dude, I love Angry Joe's review where he's like, "Man, I stayed up till 3 in
Three,
the
3 in the
so
morning.
fucking
And
tired."
he watched like all three of them, the straight to DVD sequels.
Mhm.
I kind of love him for that.
I was like, bro,
He's like, there's an animated series too.
became a Lilo and Stitch fan overnight.
Yeah, so I think they actually removed some stuff too. That pretty important character, Captain Ginyu, or he's not in the movie. I also saw that this was supposed to be straight to Disney Plus. I don't know if that's true, but
I've heard rumors that's true, yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'll wait for it.
Yeah.
That's not one I need to go out and see.
Yeah, as you know, I've boycotted every single live action Disney remake because I think they're destroying Hollywood from I hate it. I'm like, bruh, like I do not want these movies to do well. Like I actively want each and every one of them to bomb at the box office.
They said this is tracking for like 200 million, right?
Like, yeah.
And when I was trying to get the seats a few days ago, they were like almost sold out. So I think it's gonna do pretty good.
Bro, like yes, like last week I was at my grandparents' house and I was with my cousin and my aunt and I was
Hmm.
trying to get them to watch Mission Impossible and my aunt, she's all like, "Oh, I hate Tom Cruise and he's a stunt."
Scientology. I'm
She's-
like, do you know what that means? Explain it to me. And then they're like, aliens? I'm like, you don't even know what it is.
Yeah, right. And then she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Lilo and Stitch instead." I'm like,
Yeah, Tom Cruise is a good guy. I was literally talking to a customer whose friend like worked on a set, and I guess Tom Cruise like bought food trucks to come out for everybody. Like he said he's just a really good guy. And I'm like, see, that's awesome to hear. Like I just
"Yeah."
really like Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is someone who strikes me as like the type of person who really treats cinema as an art form.
Exactly. That's why I went to see the movie anyway.
Yeah, like he goes out of his way to
Hmm.
really like get people to go see movies in theaters, and he interacts with the fans and all that.
Hmm.
Like what do you care about his personal beliefs, bro? Like
Yeah.
he does his
Yeah.
job and he does it really well.
Hmm.
He's very passionate about the field that he's in. Like,
At 60, he's what, 63?
yeah,
Oh my gosh, he's just awesome. You'll see the stuff he does in this one. It's like, how?
yeah. I
Yeah.
really appreciate Tom Cruise as an artist, so
Hmm.
he gets my support, not Disney. Yeah, fuck Lilo and Stitch. Like they
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch it. But hey, How to Train Your Dragon, I'm excited for. I haven't seen the cartoon, so it'll be new for me.
okay. And I mean, if they just adapt it, scene for scene, then
Hmm.
Shay, you'll probably love it.
Yeah, I was thinking yesterday, should I watch the cartoon? And I was like, no, I kind of want this to be like brand new for me. I feel like I'll like it even more, you know? So I'm not gonna watch the cartoon.
Yeah, I guess my only like curiosity is that if they do a sequel, like the main character is supposed to undergo like a major physical transformation between the two
Hmm.
movies.
Yeah.
I wonder how they're gonna do that with, live action. You know,
Hmm.
that'll,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon in a while. I'll look at the reviews. If
I
it's,
remember you really liked the cartoon.
yeah,
I remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
It
did.
was one of your favorites.
Yeah. So we'll see. If the reviews are really good and they're like,
Hmm.
yeah, it's for me, I would. honestly be okay if they change some things so that way it's not like hella boring for me to rewatch it basically.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Hmm.
It depends on how busy that week is in terms of movies and whatnot.
It's the, I think it's the 13th of next month, right? I don't think anything's out that week other than that.
It's a June movie, right? Or is it?
Yeah, June. It's soon.
Well,
So
I know.
you have Ballerina that first week, which I already got tickets for. It's gonna be, oh, it's getting good. I'm excited.
Gee, what comes out that week? I'm gonna see right now. I know. Let's see what comes out during the week of June. Because now I'm curious. Let's see. Yeah, so we got John Wick, and then oh yeah, then it's just that and How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, and then the week after is 28 Years Later.
28 years.
Okay, yeah, I guess I could see it then because there's nothing really in between.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, I guess I could see How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, it's so cramped though. I noticed they're not doing IMAX showings for a lot of stuff, which is kind
Watch,
of annoying.
watch, we're gonna get live action Kung Fu Panda.
Is Karate Kid next week?
It's the last week of May, so yeah, next week.
Okay, I guess I'll go see it. I have that pass now, so I've just been going every week.
Right on. Yeah, I'm gonna see Karate Kid as well. I'm gonna rewatch the old
Hmm.
ones and then get onto the new one
Yeah.
because I
What
know.
was, okay, so there's Cobra. Yeah, I'll go see it next. I think there's a horror movie I want to see next week as well. That's getting some good buzz.
Is it?
I think it's called Bring Her Back.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I think I'll go see that one first, and then I'll probably go see Karate Kid. Just because I'm kind of burned out of Karate Kid. Cobra Kai got really like stale for me
Yeah,
after the first like two seasons. So I'm not super excited for this movie, but
I actually stopped watching after the first two seasons.
I stopped watching too. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, I might just go back and rewatch the whole thing, maybe. But I have to
Hmm.
finish at least like one of my shows before I do that because it's a
Yeah.
series.
Hmm.
So I don't know, maybe Dexter because
You
that's
know what I'm really excited for?
what.
That Brad Pitt race car movie.
Oh yeah,
That looks really good. I want to see that in 40X.
I think it was made by the guy who did Top Gun Maverick too.
Yeah, I'm kind of really pumped for that one.
Yeah, with Brad Pitt, that should be good.
Yeah.
The trailers haven't like, really they haven't like done a whole lot for me, but
Hmm.
talent is just so good. I
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna see that one in 40X. What was, so we saw Sinners, and then after Sinners we had Accountant 2, right?
yeah, Accountant too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Until Dawn. Did you ever get to see that one?
No, I didn't get to see it until Dawn. I was like, because I didn't get to see Accountant 2 till like a couple weeks after it got
Yeah, it took you a while.
took me a while. But when I did see it, I was pleasantly surprised by it because
Hmm.
when I saw the first one, I thought the first one was like, eh. Um,
Yeah.
didn't dislike it, but I wasn't like that was awesome. I think this movie worked like The Accountant 2 worked a lot better for me because
Hmm.
like it nailed the tone.
Yeah, it did.
It was much more sure of itself than the first one. And
Hmm.
would have wanted to be, and that kind of made me just more interested in the story, and I was just immediately like way more invested than I was in the first one because
Yeah.
Affleck was like really cold in the first movie, and in this one, he was that same way, but he had like a little bit of his humanity in there.
He's trying to do better. He's working on himself in this one, I felt. Yeah.
First one,
And it made it super funny too. There was a lot of funny moments in the movie.
yeah, The Accountant 2. I would legit rewatch The Accountant 2. I really dug that one.
I agree. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I hope they make The Accountant 3, and I hope John Bernthal is in it as well because I think he really made that movie.
He did. Yeah, it was really good. I liked that one a lot. And then I did see Until Dawn. I thought that one was pretty good too.
Like, what was that about?
Um, they get trapped in this area in the woods, and every night there's a different thing that comes after them, kind of like Cabin in the Woods. Have you ever seen Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of like that. And they're trying to get out. It was fun. I had a lot of fun with that one. It was good.
that's cool. Yeah, it was a good month. You got Sinners and Accountant.
Hmm.
It was pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then what came out? What came out after that? Was Thunderbolts after that?
I think. Well, you had the Revenge of the Sith re-release, which came out.
Yeah, we saw that.
Dude, that was epic. Just seeing
It
that.
was.
I didn't.
Everyone in my theater was like saying the lines, like it was
Dude,
pretty awesome.
that's so cool. Man,
Yeah.
it was like that in my theater. Shoot, everyone was just like boring. Everyone was just like, oh, this is cool. Like,
No, no, my theater was like, only a Sith deals in absolute. Like they were saying all the lines. It was super cool.
what time? When did you go?
Um, I saw Until Dawn, and then I went to see Revenge of the Sith later that night.
Like, what day? Was
So
it?
I think it was a Friday. The yeah, the Friday it came out, I think.
Oh, Friday night. Okay, I get
So
that.
I saw that was a packed week for me because I saw The Accountant 2 Thursday, and then I saw Until Dawn Revenge of the Sith on Friday.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't go to the movies when it's like hella crowded. I just kind of go
Hmm.
whenever I'm free. So I guess that's kind of why. But still, it was awesome. And
Yeah.
I guess I felt kind of weird because there were like a bunch of little kids next to me, and I was like, hmm. I felt
Yeah,
kind
it was
of
great though. It was
I,
so good.
I loved it. Um, yeah, just a really cool theatrical experience. Just so dope. And it
Yeah.
went by so fast too.
Hmm.
Oh, and there was one thing I want to bring up. So when I was watching the movie, at the very beginning, I noticed something that I didn't normally notice when I first saw this movie, and it was that when Anakin is about to kill Dooku, right? Palpatine is kind of tempting him. He's like, "Oh, you should kill him, Anakin. He's too dangerous to be left alive." And Anakin is like, "Oh, that's not the Jedi way." Well, they go back to that later in the movie when he's about
Hmm.
to kill Palpatine, and Mace Windu is saying the exact same thing that Palpatine, who Anakin now knows is the Sith Lord, is pretty much saying to him. He's like, "Oh, this Palpatine is too dangerous to be left alive. He cannot stand trial because he owns the Senate, the courts, and everything." And then
Yeah.
and you guys are hypocritical, right? Because
Hmm.
going against the Jedi way that I was trying to defend at the beginning of the film. So it's like full circle of
Oh, I never thought about that. What
I
the
was like,
heck?
damn, that was clever. When I was watching the movie, I was like, holy shit, that was actually clever for George Lucas to do. So I got to give him credit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, credit where credit is due. That was good writing.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, it was awesome to be there and see that on the big screen.
yeah, it just highlights that hypocrisy. I was like, boom, like that fits in with Clone Wars and Anakin's arc. That was again, you don't have to say it out loud, but I got it right.
Hmm.
So, uh,
Yeah. That's cool. That's really cool.
mhm.
Dang. Yeah, that was an awesome experience.
Yeah, um, good year for Star Wars so far.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna put Attack of the Clones in theaters or no? They just kind of skipped that one.
They kind of did. I'm gonna go see Empire Strikes Back tonight, and I haven't rewatched that movie in a while. So seeing it with a live orchestra too, that's gonna be
Hmm.
on a whole nother level. and I'll tell you all about that too.
Yeah, yeah, you'll have to tell me.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, Revenge of the Sith was awesome, and I'm very excited just to see what's.
Made a lot of money too.
He did.
Yeah, it did.
I wonder if it'll open Disney's eyes a little bit, right, in terms of what
Hmm.
we're going to see in the future.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you, but I'm going to a convention uh this June, and Hayden
Hmm.
Christensen is going to be there at that convention.
Oh my goodness.
And
That's so cool.
yeah, so I'm gonna get to see Hayden Christensen over there in person.
I like how loved he is now. It's just really cool.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
meet him, you know, and I'm also gonna meet a couple of the guys from Star Trek, along with Charlie Cox. I'm gonna get
Oh shoot.
yeah. So I'm signed up to get an autograph from him, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna have him sign. Just
Yeah, I want to see.
so I'm gonna have him sign this right here.
What? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the Born Again helmet. So
Oh, that's so cool.
have him do like a premium signature right here on the helmet, and that'll be nice.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool.
So it's gonna be a fun weekend.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to all that. But yeah, besides I feel like Star Wars is in a good place right now. I really do. I think
Hmm.
things are looking up. I mean, we got that new Darth Maul series coming out
Yeah.
where I think we're gonna get his apprentice showing up.
I like the little mini series thing they put out too, the animated
Uh,
one.
Ventress is back, and
Hmm.
Cad Bane Origin was pretty awesome too.
Yeah, it was.
Honestly, those could both be like backdoor pilots too. I could totally see them doing a Ventress show and a Cad Bane show.
Hmm. I
Get,
think Ventress might show up in live action, hopefully.
I think so. And you know what I find interesting? They're introducing a lot of kids, right, in the past era. Like we got Omega, we have
Hmm.
it's from Skeleton Crew. We're gonna have Darth Maul's apprentice,
Yeah.
Ventress, her apprentice. I wonder if and they're trying to build a universe post Episode 9, right? With this
Hmm.
Vader movie and the Ray movie. I'm curious, could we see some of those characters, some of those kids, show up as adults in these movies?
Maybe that's a possibility.
Yeah, I think we could. I think
Hmm.
we could see, like Darth Maul's apprentice, like an older version, right, of her,
Yeah.
you know. Um, I think we could see the Skeleton Crew kids all grown up, you know.
Hmm.
See Omega all grown up, right? Do a few.
Yeah,
I think that would be cool, you know.
I do too.
So we'll see. We'll see if
And
they.
I'm excited for Ahsoka season two. I liked season one, so and I'm reading the Thrawn book, so kind of excited to see more of him too.
Yeah, yeah. Thrawn is he's a cool character. I love the Thrawn book too. It's just him like just like
Outsmarting everybody and yeah.
that, just doing all sorts of schemes and just finding ways to grow throughout the Empire, right? And then you see
Hmm.
Governor Price's origin too from Rebels and how she becomes governor of Lothal. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, it's really good. I'm enjoying it. I'm like halfway through. It's really good.
yeah, it is a lot of political stuff. It kind of reminds you of Andor almost a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah. Besides Star Wars, what else? Oh yeah, and now we
Thunderbolts. The new Avengers.
oh so,
Uh, I thought it was okay, but I'll let you go first and say, because
okay,
you're the bigger Marvel fan and everything, so I
yeah,
want to hear what you think first.
yeah. So I went to go. Yeah, I went with my cousin to go see this movie. And
Hmm.
I remember when I heard they were going to adapt the Century, I was a little concerned because I knew this character from the comics, right?
Yeah.
I think I explained it to you. He's like this crazed schizophrenic, and the Void is almost like a different personality of his, and he's like a drug addict, and he's like a total fuck up. And
Hmm.
I remember reading about this character, and I was like, oh, no way Marvel would ever adapt this character for live action. Like, no way. And then here we are. I guess, I mean, they did it. And I think for the most part, done pretty well. Uh,
Hmm.
for Disney, I think they went about as far as they could, and I was satisfied. I was,
Hmm. Yeah, I think this movie was a step in the right direction, that's for sure.
yeah,
It felt like everything's starting to finally come together. Um, so that I think that's good. Um, yeah, I don't know. There wasn't really a villain in the movie. I guess you could say, um, what's the Seinfeld? She's kind of like Amanda Waller in
no,
this movie. Yeah, I guess she was kind of the villain. Um, I was expecting more like action, and then the final act is more they're in a nightmare sequence kind of thing. But the big thing about this movie that works is the characters, and it's these characters are going to be important. So the movie's job was to get you to care about them, and I think they succeeded. So I
yeah,
think that's all that matters here.
yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. A lot of these characters in the comics aren't that big at all.
Hmm.
I don't
Well,
know.
we know Taskmaster's not.
Yeah, Taskmaster. Thank you.
Bye.
That version
I
was
can't believe she's on the poster.
sucked. It
Yeah, she was bad.
was like, and I had no idea who Ghost was.
It was kind of like in Suicide Squad when that guy dies right at the beginning. I
Yes.
think it's Slingshot, Slipknot, or yeah.
Yeah, just like that. Uh,
Yeah.
but I do know what they were referring to. See, I thought they were going to do Dark Avengers, but I guess they're doing New Avengers, which is what happens when, in the comics, when the Avengers disband, they have the New Avengers right after. And they're pretty much
Hmm.
doing the same thing here. And the Sentry is a part of that. And he is a character for like a certain part of Marvel Comics history, but I think I told you while we were testing each other that Thor kills him, right? That's how,
Yeah.
yeah, because he goes like freaking insane, and yeah, he has to be put down like a dog.
Yeah.
So that's,
It it made me like really sad when they showed the Avengers Tower and it was just like empty and it's like, oh man, they're all gone.
yeah,
Super depressing.
oh, weird though. It's like what? Like I mean, Bruce Banner can't buy it or what? Like,
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's so sad.
or what about Sam Wilson? Like, he has connections with the government. Can it just become like a public building or whatever?
Oh, I know. That after credit scene was really interesting. I'm like, oh yeah, I thought he was gonna start up his own team. So
Or
what are
what
they gonna do?
Yeah, what about Happy Hogan? How come he couldn't like get it from or I mean or I don't know, granted, don't they have like another Avengers facility like from Endgame, remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's like I don't know. It's
Are all these heroes just gonna combine and it's gonna be a giant Avengers team? Like kind of like Justice League Unlimited, how it's like hundreds of superheroes. Is that kind of where they're going with the new Avengers team?
oh, so well, okay.
Because they were arguing with Sam, because Sam wants the title too. So I'm thinking they're just gonna have a massive team.
So if we're going off the comics, just what I know from that, like basically what happens in the comics is this. The Avengers disband, the new Avengers get together, and in the comics, the new Avengers is composed of like Luke Cage, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and a couple other characters. It's a better team
Oh,
than Thunderbolts, I'll just say that. Because in the
yeah, because I was thinking, I'm like, none of them have any powers. I don't think they're going to be able to stop like an alien invasion.
uh,
Besides Sentry, but he can't use his powers because he's dangerous, so he's kind of out.
yeah, because basically, so what happens is that during the New Avengers era, Secret Invasion happens. Norman Osborn saves everyone. Basically, he exposes the scrolls.
Hmm.
Becomes head of the Avengers right after that. and he basically rebrands the team into the Dark Avengers, and he brings on a bunch of supervillains to disguise themselves as regular heroes, and that's, they become Dark Avengers. Like Norman Osborn becomes Iron Patriot. Like remember Iron Man 3 when Rhodey was like Iron Patriot?
Yeah. Hmm.
It's no
Oh, I forgot about that. The blue, red, and oh, okay.
Norman Osborn is Iron Patriot in the comics, and then Bullseye becomes Hawkeye, and then
Oh, okay.
yeah, you get a couple other villains. Oh, I think Venom becomes Spider-Man too. Um,
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, so you just get a bunch of villains disguising themselves as heroes, and that's what they do. And then the Thunderbolts is kind of the same thing too, like the original Thunderbolts.
Hmm.
It's like a redemption story. That's why I didn't mind the movie, because I was like, yeah, this is basically Thunderbolts. It's about a bunch of irredeemable people trying to do good in hopes of seeking redemption. That's basically what the Thunderbolts book is. So I was like, ah,
Yeah, when I was texting you, I told you I felt like it was more of like a drama movie
yeah,
instead of like an action adventure movie.
yeah, and that's what it was. So I was like,
Yeah.
this is good. It's not probably what I would have thought of, but it's good. In fact, the only member of the New Avengers that's actually in this movie is Sentry from the comics, anyway.
Oh, okay.
Sentry is a part of the New Avengers and
Hmm.
Avengers. So that's why I figured, oh, okay. Like I kind of
Yeah.
knew where they were headed since he was in the movie. I was like, okay,
Hmm.
if Sentry's in here, this is where they'd probably be headed with this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a solid movie. I think they were kind of overhyping it a little bit. They're like, it's the highest rated Marvel movie of all time. I'm like, wait, it's not that good.
Well,
But it's solid.
yeah. Well, this didn't do well at the box office, and I think it actually,
What? I thought it was doing well.
no, it didn't do. Cap 4 made more.
Oh.
Yeah.
It still has some time left in theaters though, right?
I don't know, dude. Ballerinas are like just around the corner.
Yeah, with like just regular showings.
Yeah.
I think the IMAX screens are all taken for like Mission Impossible and
Yeah, Mission. Oh yeah, Thunderbolts is done, bro. With Mission Impossible, and Lilo and Stitch, because Disney has like owns too many properties, so they have to release like two of their own movies, each month.
hmm.
Crazy, dude. I
I think Thunderbolts can make it to 400 and then it'll probably end its run.
domestically or
Worldwide. It's at like 350, isn't it?
I'm gonna look at the box office right now. Thunderbolts box office. Let's see what it's at, because I'm curious. So domestic, it's at 160, and worldwide, it's at 331.
Okay.
And then what did Cap 4
I
do?
don't think it's not a box office bomb, but yeah, it should be at like a lot higher than that.
Let me see what. So Cap 4 domestic made 200, and then worldwide it was at 415.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so Cap 4 made more right. As of right now, Cap 4 has made more money.
Fantastic Four.
Dude, Disney's so fucked. Like they even delayed Doomsday to December of 2026.
Wow. Oh,
Like,
I saw that.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
they're so.
Fantastic Four has to succeed.
Bro, if it
It
doesn't,
has to.
Doomsday is gonna be like the one. It's gonna be like you have like a bunch of flops, and it's all leading to Doomsday. Robert Downey Jr., bro.
Wow. I'm really excited for F4 though. That after credit scene, everyone in the theater jumped up screaming. So it was really cool to see that again, that type of excitement.
There was one guy,
I'm
and
like, when Fantastic Four was never this popular, but okay, cool. We're all cheering now.
yeah, I remember in my theater when the spaceship showed up and showed a four, there was one lone guy in the back of the theater who was like, "Oh, is that Fantastic Four?" And then the scene ended.
Oh my gosh. The giant four on the ship? No, it's
Yeah.
not. My theater was pretty packed. I'm always off Thursdays, so I'm able to go. Like, opening day.
No, I went opening night.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess people just weren't that hyped about it. I don't know. People are weird.
Yeah,
But
they really are.
yeah, but I was like, I mean, we'll see about Fantastic Four. I just don't know why everyone's this hyped about it. I think here's what I think. I think I'm gonna like the movie.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna like the aspects that I've already bitched about so far. Meaning, I'm still not gonna like Pedro as Reed. I'm still not gonna like Joseph Quinn as Johnny. I don't think I'm gonna like the voice of the Thing, and I'm not gonna like Silver Surfer.
Hmm.
And then take those four. Oh yeah, look at that, four. So take those four things away, and I think I'll enjoy the film just fine.
Yeah, I'm expecting to like it. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I think we're going to be adding a bunch of movies to our top 10 list in the next few months.
yeah. I think. Well, I'm gonna be adding Ballerina 28 years later. I think.
Ballerina, I'm excited about, but I think it's a different director, right? We talked about it.
I I have a good feeling about
So,
it. The trailers made me very
okay,
confident. Um,
okay. I hope it's good. I really do.
Superman's coming out, and I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, me too. 28 years later is going to be great. Jurassic World, that last trailer did it for me. It looks good.
I'm a little concerned that they're not playing on any IMAX screens, though.
That's so disappointing, dude. I don't even want to go anymore. I'm like, well, I want to see dinosaurs on the big screen, like on the biggest screen possible, surround sound. That's disappointing.
It is, bro, low key. It's like, what the fuck?
So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go in 40X, which I didn't really want to do, but I'll take that over like just regular standard format.
Yeah, I mean, they really,
Hopefully you'll be able to do at least Dolby with it.
yeah, I'm gonna see if they have Dolby, so hopefully I can
Do
watch.
they have it for Ballerina? Because when I was looking at tickets, all they had for Ballerina was the standard. That was it.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see on my end. Let's see.
I'm like, what the heck? I saw all the John Wicks in IMAX, so that's
Yeah, well, they're not making enough premium screens, I'm telling you.
I think that's what's happening.
Let's see, Ballerina. I'm gonna check AMC right now. So they have it in Dolby, but no IMAX.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
at least you can do Dolby.
yeah, I can do Dolby, but damn, no
I
IMAX.
think I got they had the standard and then VIP, so I got VIP, but it's the same thing. It's just a smaller room, basically. You've
Yeah,
done the VIP here, right? Yeah, but
VIP is nice.
yeah, but it's no IMAX.
Um, IMAX. I really only save IMAX for like the big movies now. It's
Yeah.
become like kind of my go-to, to be honest,
Hmm.
because the
Yeah.
seats are like way more comfortable and it's just a really awesome experience. Like I saw
Hmm.
Wicked in Dolby and I was like, okay, this is pretty legit. I'm probably just gonna see everything in Dolby.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know?
Yeah, the IMAX chairs are really uncomfortable. Every time I take my parents, they're having back pain after. They're like, "Can we just go to Sierra Vista?" I'm like, "No." So yeah, I understand why you would go do Dolby.
Yeah, I mean, I go to IMAX for like all the major stuff, like stuff that needs to be seen in IMAX. But other than that, it's like,
Mhm. Are you gonna do Mission Impossible in IMAX?
no, I already told you I was doing the dine-in for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to, dude, I'm not sitting in an IMAX theater for 3 hours if the first hour is going to be boring. Like,
Hmm.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I didn't need to see it in IMAX, honestly. They gave out a really cool poster though, so at least I got that.
I have too many posters, so
Yeah, I just have a stack on my desk. I
yeah.
don't have any more room for them.
Like, I know it seems like I have room, but I really don't. Like, I have this, and then I got like more posters over here. It's like, yeah, I got too much.
Yeah, same.
I even have a
I'll
Yoda.
save them though.
No. It's like,
But yeah, there's so much coming out. Hopefully they build more IMAX screens. Probably not though, because the theaters don't make enough money anymore.
I mean, yeah, you got a point. Theater,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not doing enough, man. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. It
Yeah.
sucks because it's something I always would have liked to have done. It would have been cool to.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I'm like, down, I wouldn't even be profitable.
Did you see the popcorn bucket for Jurassic World? No. It's like it has a T-Rex in like the bio lab chamber thing. It looks pretty cool.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, actually, speaking of new movies, did you that new Predator animated film that's coming out soon?
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that.
Dude, that's like in the same animation as Arcane too.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, I'm so excited for the Predator franchise in general.
yeah, like Disney,
I'm so hyped.
they're doing good with Predator.
Hmm. Well, Alien 2, they had a big hit. That last one was big.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Disney's doing good with their Fox properties. I'll say that.
That's too bad about Thunderbolts, though. I thought it was doing okay.
No, it's not, bro.
That's disappointing.
New Robert Downey Jr. is their last hope.
So Warner Brothers is on top right now?
Yeah,
Wow,
I mean, hopefully,
that's a first.
we'll see if Marvel can recover with the Russo brothers right off of their amazing hit, The Electric State.
Oh yeah, that was
We'll
that
see.
was not great.
We'll see from from the people that made The Electric State, Avengers Doomsday, starring all of the X-Men from the.
Yeah. Oh man. Did you like Captain America more than Thunderbolts?
No,
You didn't?
no. I mean, Cap 4, it's fun, but I think Thunderbolts had a little more like depth to it.
It did. But if I had to choose to rewatch one, I would probably pick Captain America 4.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm gonna get that movie on 4K. Um,
Captain America?
yeah.
Yeah, me too. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
liked
get
it.
that. I'm gonna get Thunderbolts. I'm gonna get Sinners. And and Final Destination. I don't think we talked about that one yet.
Yeah, I need like a box set with like all of them because I enjoy all of them. Honestly, I do.
I have a box set of Final Destination movies that I bought like last week so I could
Hmm.
watch them all and get ready for the latest one. But yeah, Final
I
Destination.
only have, well, I have the third one, but that's it.
Yeah, I think so. I thought about it, and I think Final Destination Bloodlines is probably my second favorite.
Hmm.
Yeah, so for me, it goes. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but my favorite one is five. I'm sorry, no. Or Bloodlines is like six, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
I think it's gonna go five, six, three, two, one, and four.
Yeah, well, I'm about the same. My favorite's three. Then I would say five is really good. That ending. I would probably put five second and then Bloodlines and then the same order for the rest as you.
Yeah, I just put five.
But I could watch all of them and have a decent time.
Yeah, because I was like conflicted. I was like, man, would I like more Bloodlines or five? And then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'll put five above Bloodlines, mainly because I think the kills are better in five, and then the ending was
Hmm.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, that ending is so good.
Yeah, and then Bloodlines second because I think the Tony Todd goodbye was really heartfelt,
Hmm.
I thought just I don't know if they were like I don't know if they confirmed it, but they kind of hinted at the fact that the all of the descendants of the people who were on that building were like basically the victims of everyone throughout the movies, right? That death was coming after them this whole time.
Oh, yeah. I remember you said that. Yeah, that was
It wasn't like confirmed,
maybe
but
it is.
I kind of got that vibe. I was like, you know.
I saw something that said the US is going to stop making pennies next year, and someone said, "Is this because of bloodlines?" Yeah, yeah, Final Destination was great. But was that so what did you see after The Accountant 2? Was that it was Final Destination? Or Thunderbolts, I mean, after Thunderbolts.
I saw, yeah, after that, Thunderbolts and Final Destination, and then I just watched some like TV. Like I got to the Born Again finale. I don't know if we went into that, did we?
No, we just texted about it, I think.
No, yeah.
I
Um,
told you I felt that whole thing was underwhelming.
I thought it was underwhelming up until the finale, and I was like, holy fucking shit. I feel very good about season
Hmm.
if that finale is anything to go by. Very good about.
Yeah, the finale was the best part of the whole thing.
Just seeing Punisher just fucking go through all of those dirty cops, just kill him brutally. That was
Yeah.
awesome. And just seeing Kingpin like enact martial law and just go full on. Like he's basically Mayor Kingpin now.
Hmm.
It's crazy because so you know how they moved Doomsday, right, to December? That
Yeah.
Spider-Man is technically coming out before Doomsday because it was slated to come out in July.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking, what? Frankly, it should tie into Daredevil unless Born Again season two
Oh.
comes out
Hmm.
before Spider-Man. So I don't know what the release date for Born Again season two is, but you know, I feel like Brand New Day should tie into that because I don't
Yeah.
know how I don't know how you can have a street level Spider-Man movie, in a world where the Kingpin is the mayor and
Hmm.
has a curfew where people can't be out later than 8 and superheroes are illegal.
Yeah.
So it's like Spider-Man should be there. But we'll see.
That's true. Hopefully he does show up.
You see, the ideal Spider-Man 4 would be a Daredevil team-up movie where they're taking down Kingpin.
Hmm.
But Sony's retarded, so you never know. They did Craven and Madam Web.
Yeah. Oh, I think I. Oh, yeah. I ordered Craven on DVD.
Oh, just DVD, not Blu-ray.
4K.
Oh my God, bro! How much?
I think like 20 bucks. I would rewatch. I enjoyed it. It's stupid, but
I've rewatched the Venom. Well, I would rewatch Venom 2. That's the only movie I have like out of all the Sony Marvel movies, that's the only one I would really rewatch.
I have the first Venom on 4K.
I would watch Venom 2. That's about it.
Yeah.
The other ones
I do. I think they're done with those types of movies, honestly.
yeah, they said they were done.
Yeah, they're done. Just like Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon franchise.
I
Did
didn't
you see that the other day?
I saw the news, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
poor guy.
well, it's because Zack Snyder, he doesn't. Most of his movies are like kind of like guilty pleasures. I'm not gonna say they're bad.
Hmm.
They're kind of guilty pleasures for me. Like I'll rewatch Batman v Superman and just laugh at it. Kind of funny. Just seeing Lex Luthor eat Jolly Ranchers and sing and say ring ding 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 all the time.
Oh my gosh.
And then
I've really grown to like that movie, I'm not gonna lie.
that
I'm always having to defend it.
part, Batman's like, "Why did you say that name?"
Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name? I'm gonna get that tattooed on my arm. I love that quote. Ben Affleck deserved more. He was so good.
um, Lois, it's his mother's name. Batman's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my God. You're right though. He makes like, have you ever seen Sucker Punch?
No, I haven't.
That's another one that I like, but I will admit it's not a good movie. Oh,
Oh my God, dude. These movies are so weird, man. I don't know what to think of them.
yeah. But after, I did want to mention, after Thunderbolts, I saw a horror movie, Clown in a Cornfield, and I really liked it. I want you to see that one, especially because you do like slasher movies, and it's
Oh,
kind of like I think it's like my favorite horror movies besides Sinners. Yeah, so far this year, I really liked it.
really?
Yeah,
I'll have to check it
so
out.
yeah, so check that one out. And then I just went to see this Josh Hartnett movie. It was pretty bad. It was like Assassins on a Plane. It was called Fight or Flight.
Oh yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was low budget. I wouldn't watch it again. But those were the two that I saw that after, yeah, after Thunderbolts. But Clown and Cornfield, definitely like rent it. Maybe it's available to rent. I think it did surprisingly well at the box office, but
All right.
maybe it's still in theaters. I don't know. But definitely see that one.
Yeah, okay. I'll put it on my list. So I'll watch that and then well, the movie going season is really gonna start kicking off in the next couple of weeks, especially in June.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
well, I'm most hyped about Ballerina. That's like my go-to. And then 28 years later, and then if I have time, I'll go see How to Train Your Dragon. But it kind of depends on the reviews for me.
Yeah, I'm like counting the days for Ballerina. And I like that the trailers, I mean, I guess it is a little worrisome, but it could be a good thing. They haven't shown a whole lot at all. Have you noticed it's been pretty much the same like trailers?
Yeah. Well, I know they got
Yeah.
this. Keanu Reeves will be showing up for this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know when it takes place. I know it's like a prequel, but I gotta look it up. I don't know when exactly this takes place on the timeline. I'll have to see.
Hmm.
But yeah, it should be good. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, I hope so. It's female John Wick. I've been wanting that forever.
Yeah. And then I know we have, and then July is gonna be crazy with Superman coming out.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I have all my notifications ready for that one when the tickets go on sale.
Mhm. Yeah, that latest trailer was awesome.
Hmm.
We're excited about it. I think David Cornsweet's going to do a great job. I love the voice change
Yeah.
trailer from Clark to Superman.
Hmm.
Rachel Brosnahan, at least from that trailer, to me, she was like perfect as Lois Lane. I don't think you can
Yeah.
in that. Um, the only one I'm like,
I'm so tired of seeing people like complaining online. Like it looks like Superman. Like just let Man of Steel go. It's done. It's time to move on.
I
You
think,
can still love that movie and love this one too. Like it's
yeah,
just irritating. I hope it doesn't affect the movie. I think it's only a small percentage of people who are acting like that.
yeah. I mean, if we know anything, well, granted, if we know anything about DC, it's that the people who are either bitching or loving a movie don't
They
end
didn't show up anyway.
up. So,
Yeah.
yeah, all the people that were so hyped about Henry Cavill didn't go watch Black Adam. So,
No, they didn't.
yeah. Hey, and you know what? James Gunn and all of them gave all those actors a chance, right? They gave The Flash a chance, that bombed. They gave Aquaman
Hmm.
a chance, that bombed. They even gave Zachary Levi a chance, and that bombed. The only, and
Yeah.
to their credit, Blue Beetle, the actor from that movie, did get to come back, and he is
Hmm.
in a new show. So
Yeah.
they were open. They were open minded. They
Hmm.
decided to go in a different direction. So, and frankly,
Yeah.
gotta be
I
real.
think it's because Blue Beetle was people who did see it really liked it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, and I gotta be real. I think if Ezra Miller didn't commit a shit ton of crimes, he probably would have been brought back as the Flash.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah,
I
maybe.
bet you. I think he would have, because, dude, I just found out that James Gunn brought the cinematographer from The Flash to Superman.
Hmm.
It's the
I
same.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw tweets online that were like, "This is the guy you get," and it showed the Flash CGI, and then I was like, "Hey, it
And then,
looks fine."
Andy, the guy who directed The Flash, he's doing Batman Brave and the Bold.
Hmm.
So, I think Ezra Miller actually probably would have come back if he wasn't like a criminal, basically.
Yeah,
Since,
everyone hates him.
yeah, since everyone hates him, he's not coming back. But if that wasn't the case, he probably would have gotten to continue, to be honest.
Hmm.
And Jason
Yeah,
Momoa is coming back as Lobo.
I'm
So
excited for that. Yeah.
plus Amanda Waller is staying. A lot of the old DCEU actors are staying. Um,
Hmm.
James Gunn, to his credit, gave a lot of those people a second chance. It's just, I think, I think James Gunn just saw Henry Cavill as like Injustice Superman and wanted to go with like a nicer version of him.
Yeah.
Granted, plus if he did decide to go with the Cavill version, you would also have to bring on Amy Adams and Jesse Eisenberg, and I
Hmm.
don't think those actors worked as well.
Well, it's like, I don't know. It's these people who love Man of Steel so much. It's like they didn't really support it when it came out either.
I don't think
Everyone was mad.
they don't love Man of Steel. They just like Henry Cavill.
Hmm.
They don't actually
Maybe.
like that
Yeah.
because I think that movie is kind of flawed because not the entire cast doesn't all work together. I think the only people that really work in that movie are Michael Shannon and Henry Cavill.
Michael Shannon's like the best villain ever.
It's a good job, really.
Like he's right next to Heath Ledger for me in like top 10 comic book villains. He's so good in that movie.
They kind of messed it up with Batman v Superman when you cast Jesse Eisenberg. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think after that, it was like, okay, how can we possibly continue with Henry Cavill and Jesse Eisenberg? Like that's
Hmm.
good, like dynamic. That doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And then Ben Affleck, right? He was playing the Dark Knight Returns Batman,
Hmm.
not regular Batman.
Yeah, he's my favorite Batman. I'm sad that we won't get to see more of him. But oh well.
And Zack Snyder cast a model, not an actual actress, for Wonder Woman. It's true. Gal Gadot, she's a model, not an actress.
Yeah, everyone knows she can't. Yeah, I don't it wasn't until Snow White when everyone was like, "Oh, you know what? I don't think she's a good actress."
Yeah, like with this, so obviously we're gonna get a new Wonder Woman. I'm not gonna be upset if she's like not super tall or super muscular. I'm not gonna get upset about that. I will get upset if James Gunn just casts a model. Like, dude, just cast an actual actress. If you
Mhm.
cast an actress, then I'll be cool with it. I will.
Yeah, I'm very skeptical because Wonder Woman's my favorite. So, but to be fair, I wasn't sold on Gal when he first announced her, and then everyone saw Wonder Woman and was like, "This is a great movie." So, I'll try to be open-minded.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with it.
Hmm.
I don't know. I I just hope that when we get another Wonder Woman movie, they just go like all out. We get Cheetah, we get the Amazons, we get her entire lore. Like, make it good. You know,
Yeah, that first movie was so good though. I don't know what they're gonna do.
might just do her last. Honestly, they might just do her last.
Maybe. Or Aquaman, they already did Aquaman, so I don't know, we'll see how
I think
they reset.
we're getting Green Lantern and Supergirl next. Those are the next projects for the DCU.
Hmm.
And then I guess the Authority, and then Batman, Clayface, the Robin movies.
The Batman 2 that keeps getting delayed.
Dude, I gotta be honest, like from a movie executive standpoint, I don't know why that movie was made.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I was a producer or like an executive. I would just say no. Like, we're not making this movie. Like,
Mm-hmm.
not when we have our own cinematic universe. Why
Yeah.
a separate Batman trilogy? That's just gonna divide the fandom.
Mm-hmm. Unless they combine it.
Yeah, and they
They're like the same age. It could work. They're in their 30s,
could.
right?
The only issue with that is that James Gunn wants to do Damian Wayne.
Oh, it doesn't work then. That's right. He wants to do the whole Bat family.
Yeah, if you want to do the Bat family, the young Batman doesn't really work. You would have to
No.
have good plans if that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Never mind. He's out then.
I get why you want to do the Bat family because it's never been done.
Mm-hmm. I
I
would love to see them in live action. Like
yeah,
I said, Titans, seeing the Robins and Titans was like, it was awesome.
yeah, we never saw Damian Wayne in live action. We never saw, we really haven't seen Dick Grayson in a live action movie besides Batman and Robin.
Yeah, and that was inaccurate as
Same with
could
Jason
be.
Todd or Barbara Gordon or like really or Jason Todd.
That's why I want you to watch Titans because they do a really good job.
I will give that. I
Have
will.
you at least seen like their outfits and stuff? They look so good.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will.
So
Yeah, I
I'm
will.
excited for that. But I'm glad his focus is on like Superman because you got to get Superman first. Get people to love Superman again.
Yeah, and establish the tone for DC.
Hmm.
New tone, right? And then hopefully he can make people like Green Lantern again.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, and hey, I'm open to it. It's not exactly what I want out of a Green Lantern show or the new Green Lantern, but I get that Hal Jordan did not work out in the movie. So I'm open to Jon Stewart in this new show.
Hmm.
Personally, I don't think Jon Stewart is that interesting as everyone thinks he is, and I did not really care for him in JLU because I thought he came off as an asshole. But I am open to this new show. If this new show can create a really cool story for him and make him a really interesting character, then I will be on board, 100%.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll be on board because they have a great actor for Jon Stewart. Um, I'm down. Like,
Yeah.
let's see it.
Hmm. I'm excited. I'm excited to see Hawk Girl. I can't wait. I might see it twice the week it comes out.
Fine, this hot girl is not Shayera Hall.
It's not?
This is Kendra Saunders.
Mm,
So one thing you have to know about DC is that there are different versions. So you know how Marvel right now is trying to do a different version of like their characters, right? Like a different Captain America, different Thor, right? Different Iron Man with Ironheart.
yeah.
DC does that like all the time. DC has like a bunch of Robins, a bunch of Flashes, a bunch of Green Lanterns, a bunch of Hawkmen and Hawkgirls. They are
Oh.
DC is like defined by legacy. That is, if I had to describe DC in one word, it's legacy.
Hmm.
So this hot girl will be Kendra Saunders, not Shayera Hall. There's like a bunch of hot girls. Just like
Well,
there's
yeah, because they have a whole planet of their people.
so the hawk okay. It's a little confusing. Hawk Girl and Hawkman's origin. There are two different versions of them. There's actually three different versions. There's Shira Hall, Shayera Hall, and then Kendra Saunders.
Hmm.
It's like three different versions.
Is this the reincarnation stuff?
So the reincarnation stuff is with Shira Hall, and Kendra Saunders is the reincarnation of Shira Hall, who was the original Hawk Girl. So
Hmm.
the Egyptian and reincarnation stuff, that is Kendra Saunders. Shayera Hall is the Thanagar alien stuff.
Okay.
So Carter Hall, and so just so with
This was kind of in the animated show, right?
yeah, but they did it all with one character. In the comics,
Hmm.
two characters.
Oh, okay.
Carter Hall in the comics is he's tied to the Egyptian stuff. Qatar Hole is the Thanagarian Hawkman.
Mm-hmm.
So Earth One and Earth Two. That's how they define it. Just like
Okay.
the Flash has a bunch of different versions of himself. The only difference is that like most of them look the same, just like all the Robins. So you can't really.
Yeah.
So yeah, Barry Allen, Wally West, Walter West, Bart Allen, Jesse Quick, Jay Garrick. There's like
Mm-hmm.
flashes basically in DC.
Yeah.
Green Lantern, don't even get me started. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, I hope it's Shira. That's kind of what I grew up with, but
it's not
I'm
Shia.
open. I'm open to it.
Andrew Saunders. I'm telling you.
Like for sure. Does it say that in the casting?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna search it up right now. Which hot girl is in? Yeah, she's playing Kendra Saunders.
Oh, okay.
It's that version. I just know about that version because I read about her in the JSA books.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, there's a bunch of
Is
different.
there room for Shire to show up or no?
Yeah, I mean, there's different hot girls. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Give her story to Kendra. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I'd
Hmm.
like for them to be two, but you know, granted, Isaiah, I don't think you'll tell the difference. I mean, you couldn't tell the difference between Wally West and Barry Allen in just a second.
No,
So,
I didn't.
yeah.
It's fine. It's not a big deal.
In the comics, you can tell the difference. In the shows, you probably can't. So,
Yeah. Hmm. That's interesting.
like a big part of DC is legacy. Like they are defined by legacy. If I did, like I said, if I had to describe DC Comics in one word, it would be legacy. Because
Hmm.
like DC does the whole characters replacing, or taking on the mantle. They do that way better than Marvel ever did.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping in the comics, if they ever like kill off Bruce Wayne, I would totally be okay with Damian Wayne taking over as Batman.
Hmm.
I would, because it would totally fit, and it wouldn't be the first time they do this. In fact, Dick Grayson was actually Batman for a little bit in the comics too.
Yeah.
Batman died,
Hmm.
but yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they kind of do that in Dark Knight Rises a little bit. They take a little bit from that.
yeah. But yeah, so we'll see. I'm just curious to see which version of each character we get. I mean, clearly we're getting John Stewart for Green Lantern.
Hmm.
I just do Wally West for the Flash. That'll be cool.
I'm hoping I like Wally more,
Yeah, now that you know.
even though I thought it was Barry.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, Wally West is the comedic version. Barry Allen is the serious version.
Hmm. I hope we get Martian Manhunter too.
Better shit. I want Martian Manhunter. I want him so bad.
Me too. I hope.
We hope.
But yeah, I'm excited for Superman. So excited.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of cool characters to be introduced there.
Hmm.
I'm excited for the Authority too, because I know that means we're gonna get the Bleed and the multiverse. Because
Yeah.
why else would you introduce those characters if you weren't gonna get the Bleed in here, the area between universes, right?
Hmm.
And plus, they got the Engineer, and frankly, she's my favorite character in the Authority. So I'm glad that they got
Yeah.
the best character on that team for this movie. So yeah,
Yeah, it looks great. I just hate that the three biggest movies of the year are coming out in the same month. Because I want each one to have an opportunity to do well at the box office.
yeah,
So it's like, why'd you guys do that?
yeah. That is weird. I wonder what else do they have? Do we even have for the rest of the year after summer?
I'm trying to think right now. I'm like, do we have more or is this it?
Let me look.
Predator's in November, right?
Yeah, that's right. Predator is in November. Is there a big movie for 2025 this December?
Is no, they delayed the Star Wars movie, Mando and Grogu.
Oh, wait, this August we got Freakier Friday, Nobody 2,
Oh,
and then I forgot there's this new movie called Weapons. It's from the guy that did Barbarian.
I sent you the trailer.
Yeah, dude, that looks awesome.
It looks really good.
Bunch of a bunch of killer kids basically. Gives you
Yeah.
Children of the Corn vibes.
Mm-hmm.
That looks so good. And then what else do we have? Oh, is that, are we getting that Michael Jackson? Uh,
Oh, part one or whatever.
yeah. Oh, that better be good. Because I'm telling you, man, every time I see a biopic, I'm thinking, where's the Michael Jackson one?
Yeah.
Do you
I
know?
saw that this morning. They're splitting it into two movies because it was going to be like 4 hours long. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. There's a lot to tell.
Yeah.
He's huge, you know. So,
I know they're doing a whole trilogy for the Beatles.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, and then we got Tron Ares. I forgot about that.
that looks good. Did we talk about that trailer?
I don't know.
It surprised me because I didn't care honestly about that until I saw that trailer.
Yeah, Tron looks pretty good.
It does. I like that they're bringing it to the real world.
I'll say this, I'm cautiously optimistic because Jared Leto sucks at everything he's in. So,
That's what everyone says. All the comments were good, but they were like, I hope Jared Leto doesn't ruin it.
yeah, I think that's accurate because he very well could ruin it because it's Jared Leto. So he's very likely to fuck it up because that's just what he does.
Hey, he's an Oscar winner.
Oh, come on, dude. No, dude. Like after you do Morbius and the Joker, oh my God, bro. I don't. I mean, we'll see.
I liked his Joker.
Joker was weird. Like he was talking like that the whole time. I'm like, dude, what?
Release the Ayer cut.
But
I'm just kidding.
it could do. If James Gunn was a real champ, he would do the Ayer cut, but have it like connect to his new universe. You know?
Yeah,
Because he's
that'd be
already
cool.
bringing like the Suicide Squad basically into the new universe with Peacemaker, and
That's
basically
true.
making his movie semi-canon. And that movie is
hmm
a sequel to the original Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Why not just make it canon? Why not just take the Ben Affleck stuff out?
that's what I don't understand. I don't know how they're gonna tie Peacemaker in, but we'll see, I guess.
Well, from
Do
what
you
James
think
Gunn said,
do you think they'll do some like multiverse thing to bring him in or
well, from what he said, it's kind of lazy, but he basically said that Peacemaker is canon except for the Justice League part.
so just ignore it basically?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and
Hmm.
Suicide Squad is also semi-canon too. And I'm like, well, bro, if that shit's gonna be canon, why not let David Ayer release his cut, but then just have him take out all the stuff that doesn't fit
Yeah.
DCEU, and then boom, that way
hmm
all the Suicide Squad stuff is canon.
Yeah, I would like to see his cut. I still love that movie. I don't care what
That
people
cut,
say.
because that's like
hmm
the only part of the DCEU that actually survived.
Yeah.
Like Amanda Waller, she actually went on to survive into the DCU.
hmm
I think Harley Quinn will be okay too. I think she will.
I think Margot Robbie's done with
Really?
that character. I think so, yeah.
I think she'll come back in some form.
I hope so. She's the best.
A big loss for DC to let her go, I think.
And then her standalone movie kind of bombed, so
Yeah, but she's not a lead. Like, I don't think she should be a lead. I think she should be just a supporting character.
hmm I think after Barbie, it would probably be more people would be more interested because she's
Yeah.
obviously more popular now.
DC and Warner Brothers, so they would be like idiots to let her go after Barbie.
hmm
They would be fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Granted, David Zaslav is running the company, so
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I hope they
Warner Brothers got lucky this year because so far they're doing pretty damn well.
they are. Yeah.
Warner Brothers just got real lucky. It's like the studio in that well, it's yeah, it's like that studio in the show, The Studio.
Hmm.
Just get freaking lucky.
Yeah, Disney's drowning. I think Lilo and Stitch will make them money though.
I mean, I would be surprised if it didn't. Granted, Thunderbolts didn't really work out, so I don't know.
Hmm.
We'll see. I feel like we're
Yeah.
way too reliant on like franchises.
What company owns Karate Kid?
Sony.
Sony. Okay, that'll probably be a hit for them.
Yeah, I mean, what else do they have? I mean, they just have Spider-Man. It's the only reason they haven't sold the rights back to Marvel. It's because that's all they have.
Yeah. Hmm. That's true.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? I feel like with Disney, they haven't really like what was the last big animated movie they did? Same with Pixar. Like what's been
Well,
too
I saw they have, I already forgot Ellie or something. I saw a poster for it the other day.
yeah,
It's a new one they have coming. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's called like Ellie or something.
Elio.
Ellie, yeah, that one. I saw they have that coming, and I was like, I've seen no trailers for this. I don't know what this is,
Yeah, dude, I feel like Disney Animation and Pixar have really kind of fallen, bro.
but I'll give it a chance because Elemental, everyone was saying it was gonna suck, and it turned out to be really good. So,
Yeah, but remember like Disney Animation, like, like 10 years ago, they were knocking it out of the park, dude. They were making billion-dollar movies.
hmm.
Like with Tangled, Frozen, Wreck-It Ralph, Moana, like really good stuff. Stuff that I would go out of my way to go see, and I'm not really the target audience for any of those movies.
Yeah. I mean, you have Zootopia too.
Yeah, but dude, I don't think any of their sequels have really worked out. You know, Wreck-It Ralph 2, I don't know how these movies did at the box office, but critically, they weren't that good. Wreck-It Ralph
Hmm.
2 wasn't that great. Does anyone even remember Frozen 2?
I don't. I saw it.
Yeah, Moana 2, I heard was horrible. And then
Yeah. It made $1 billion though.
it did though. But I
Yeah.
like it was literally a Disney.
Same with Inside Out too. It was okay. Made a ton of money.
Inside Out 1 was far better.
It was.
Yeah, which sucks. And Toy
Hmm.
Story 5, they're doing that, which
They're just gonna do a lot of sequels. I saw Beetlejuice 3 got announced the other day. I was like, we really don't need another one. That was kind of perfect, but okay.
yeah, I don't know about yeah, I feel like Disney is kind of like slowly dying in terms of their animation department. Like it's kind of sad, honestly.
If this Elio one bombs, then I'll agree with you. Because this is like an original movie. They need to have more original movies.
They do because they're
Yeah,
stronger with their original films. They really are.
yeah. If this bombs and they're gonna keep doing sequels, obviously, and it's not a good sign. So,
Because, dude, it hasn't even proven to be financially sensible since when have Disney sequels to animated movies ever been more successful than the original movies? The only time that was ever the case was with like the Toy Story movies.
yeah. And, they used to just be straight to DVD sequels.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you about Lilo and Stitch, Cinderella. The sequels weren't ever big, ever.
Yeah.
They would always be little straight to DVD things. So,
Yeah. Granted, I think Finding Dory and Incredibles 2 are also good, but besides that, I think a
mhm.
lot of the nostalgia is kind of worn off, I feel.
Those were kind of the first, though, of the sequel thing they were doing.
Yeah, and I think it was like
Yeah,
a new thing at the time that people were like, "Whoa, like this is pretty crazy."
I do love Finding Dory, though. I actually enjoy that more than the first Nemo.
Really? I kind of like Nemo more, but
Yeah, I always rewatch Finding Dory.
I think the Toy Story sequels really work, except for 4. I don't really care for 4
Yeah, I don't either.
because 4 is like it feels like a modern sequel to me, and I just think
Hmm.
2 and 3
Cars 2, Cars 2.
Cars 2 suck.
Someone was telling, I was talking to a customer and he was like, dude, watch Cars 3. It's actually really good. And I was like, I guess.
I don't remember Cars 3.
I remember the trailer being super dark. He like gets in an accident.
You know what's crazy? I remember that trailer, but I don't remember anything about the movie. I don't even,
I never saw it. I just remember being like, that looks a little serious.
dude, I don't even remember what Cars 3 was about, and I actually saw it. You don't even remember? Dude, I think I totally forgot that movie. I don't even know what it's about. I know Lightning McQueen gets like I think he almost dies,
Dang.
and I don't remember what happens after.
I'll probably watch it
Dude,
when
I
I get off work
honestly I do
tomorrow.
not remember what happens in that movie.
I remember it getting good reviews, so I think I'll check it out. Just
Dude,
out of curiosity.
I'm trying to remember what happened in 3. Dude, what the fuck? Did I really forget everything about that movie?
Is it just him like recovering the whole movie, getting ready for a big race or something?
I think,
I
bro.
have no idea what the plot is. I've never seen it. I forgot it existed
I
till the
know, I
other
know he's
day.
training like, so yeah, he trains like a young person, like kind of like,
Hmm.
and
So it's like Rocky, but Lightning McQueen.
yeah, I think it's just like him training a kid.
Okay.
I think that's it. Fuck,
Oh,
I don't even remember what the hell even happened in that movie. Like it's
well,
very
I'm
forgettable.
sure it's better than Planes.
Oh shit, yeah.
Planes might be the worst Pixar movie ever made.
That's not a Pixar movie, it's a Disney movie.
Disney, worst Disney movie ever made. I
Yeah,
remember as a kid seeing that in theaters and going, this feels like a straight to DVD movie.
yeah.
Yeah, that one's bad. But yeah, none of their sequels. It used to just be their original films would be huge, so hopefully they can get back to that.
True. Yeah, because the original films were good. They were like,
Hmm.
um,
Yeah, hopefully Elio's a hit.
yeah, because right now I feel like Marvel and Lucasfilm are pretty much like most of Disney's revenue is coming from Marvel and Star Wars right now.
Yeah, and Marvel's not doing so hot, so it's not good.
Yeah, and Star Wars hasn't been doing well for a while, but they're trying.
Hmm.
They're try At least I'll give Lucasfilm that.
Yeah.
They're
They
trying.
haven't put out a movie though.
They will next year.
Yeah, they need to put out a movie and
Yeah.
stop with all the shows.
Well, I think so. Marvel moving Avengers Doomsday to December actually does help out Star Wars.
Hmm.
Mandalorian and Grogu was also slated to come out in May.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's coming out Memorial Day, so it's like end of May, but still it won't have
Hmm.
that competition, you know, to deal with.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
but, you build up that hype for Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, if anything, if I were Disney, I would move that up to May 1st, to the first weekend of May. That way you can get all that extra money from Star Wars Day,
Hmm.
right? You know what I'm saying?
They should do that. Yeah.
Right? Because they would make a shit ton of money if they released a Star
Hmm.
Wars movie during that opening weekend.
Yeah.
So,
They
I
should put Rogue One back in theaters.
yeah, I would do the re-releases too.
Hmm.
I would do that. I would and then if I were Disney, from this point forward, I would release if you're going to release a Star Wars movie, release it the first weekend of May, maybe.
Yeah.
I think that would be better.
Hmm.
If you really want to make Star Wars an event again, have it open the summer movie season.
Yeah. How do you feel about Ryan Gosling being in Star Wars?
I think I think that entire movie is a very safe play for Lucasfilm. Like that
Hmm.
to me is just the very definition of play it safe.
Hmm.
Because they're getting Sean Levy, and if you look at his track record, it's pretty good, in terms of quality, and I think he's a good fit for Star Wars, right? All this
Yeah.
material, light, fun, that's what you want. Ryan Gosling, very safe choice, coming right off of Barbie, right? He's a hot pick.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be solid. I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy, but I think, Disney just wants to get a good movie made. And I think Sean Levy can do it.
Yeah.
We just want to get some solid stuff off the ground.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I agree. I need to see a new Star Wars movie. I need it. And
yeah,
do we have a release date for Ahsoka, or it's gonna be a while?
I think, let me see actually. I don't know if it's, I would imagine next year because I haven't heard anything about them filming it.
Hmm.
Um, let's see, release date. 2026.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting anything Star Wars related for the rest of this year because we got
Hmm.
Mandalorian and Grogu, Star Wars Starfighter, and then we're supposed to get the Ray movie sometime in the future, along with James Mangold's movie, and then what else? Was there another one? Oh yeah, and Dave Filoni's movie.
Okay.
So, and then I know in terms of shows, we're getting Darth Maul, we're getting
Hmm.
uh, Ahsoka, and then um, and I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's exciting. It'll be good for Star Wars next year.
Yeah, I think Star Wars is slowly but surely gonna come back. Hopefully.
Hmm.
I hope Bo-Katan is the Mandalorian movie.
I hope so too. I love her.
I also hope we get an answer to where the rest of Yoda's species is.
I know, it's just been a mystery all this time.
Yeah, it's like what happened to them? You know?
We've only ever seen Yaddle.
Yeah, seen Yaddle and then Yoda.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I want to see what happened to the rest of Yoda's race. Like, were they all killed in like some weird genocide plot? Like, what's up?
Hmm.
What happened
Yeah.
to the Jedi who took Grogu out of the temple? Like, is he dead or what?
Hmm.
Or is he
Yeah,
just,
I definitely want to know more.
yeah, is he with all the Yoda people? Like, what's going on, bro? If you're going to answer these questions, answer them now. My only fear is that they're not going to answer them, and it's just going to be a very like simple movie. And I'm like, well, then what the fuck? Why isn't this a Disney Plus episode? But whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get my hopes up. But it would be cool to get some answers. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
Yeah,
I
I
make that mistake all the time. Granted, I've liked pretty much everything I've seen recently, so
yeah, and I know we're getting the little baby hut from the Clone Wars film is going to be coming back in full force,
hmm.
and he's going to
Yeah,
be
I'm excited.
apparently they're doing Star Wars Gladiator. So that
Gladiator. Oh my gosh.
who knew Jabba the Hutt's son was such a fierce warrior?
Oh man.
I mean, it could be cool. It depends on what they do with it, though.
Yeah. Hmm. We'll see.
Yeah, because I heard the leaked trailer had him fighting in like an arena with like swords and stuff.
I would actually like to see that. Like a Star Wars Gladiator thing. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, they said that was in the leaked trailer, and then Zeb from Rebels is going to be in this movie too, the live action version.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so they said we're getting live action Zeb. Sigourney Weaver is going to be in the movie, and then we're getting Gladiator Jabba the Hutt's son.
Okay. Hmm.
So
That's
that's
awesome.
that's the confirmed stuff that we're getting.
Hmm.
I don't know what else we're going to have in the movie, but I think it is cool that we're seeing all these TV characters show up on the big screen. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's pretty cool that this is the only franchise where characters from an animated show made the jump to live action, and not just live action, but in the case of Zeb, like a full on, make his debut in a theatrical film.
Yeah.
I think
And
that's
that's what James Gunn says he wants to do, right? With DC.
yeah,
Hmm.
I think that's cool. But Star Wars did it
Yeah.
first, and I don't think you're ever gonna get that satisfaction from seeing Ahsoka in live action, like we all got with Star Wars in The Mandalorian season 2.
Mhm.
Like that was
Oh
like
yeah.
Star Wars, bro. That was so good.
It really was. That's why I get like when people are like, "Oh, Mandalorian's trash now." I'm like, people are so quick to turn on something. Season 3 wasn't bad.
See, people are quick to turn on something, but they're quick to reverse that. People,
Mhm.
oh, this franchise is dead, and then the next minute, once they make something good, it's like, oh my God, they're so back, man.
Yeah. It's irritating.
Yeah, you just got to remember the franchise isn't really dead, right? No franchise is actually dead, and no franchise will ever actually be gone.
Mhm.
Like Marvel, Star Wars, DC, they're too big to go away.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, Star Wars is too big to fail. I mean, plus Disney hasn't really fucked up that much with Star Wars. They fucked up a little bit, but they are
Yeah, I think they've recovered somewhat.
I think Disney,
But I think that's only because they were like, let's just do prequel stuff. Let's not go forward anymore.
well, they are going to go forward.
I think they should. I think it's time. Like, I think we've done all we can with like that prequel era of Star Wars. I think it's time to try to go forward.
Well, unless you want to do Old Republic.
Everyone wants that. I just don't think they're gonna do it.
I think
They tried to give us something else. They
they,
tried to do the High Republic, which is interesting, but they're never gonna touch that again either. So,
well, I mean, unless you read the books, but yeah,
are they still doing the books?
yeah, they are.
Hmm. Are you
Um,
still reading them?
not right now, but it's because I'm reading like a bunch of other stuff. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm reading the mainline Star Wars comic right now from Jason Aaron, which takes place, it's basically the in between time, like between episodes 4 and 5, and then 5 and 6, and then
Yeah.
doing all the stuff that takes place like right after 6.
Hmm.
So like in The Force Awakens when you see that big Star Destroyer in on Jakku, it's
Yeah.
there was like a big war called the Battle of Jakku, and the
Hmm.
that. And Luke, Leia, and Han were all tied into that battle, and
Okay.
yeah, so that's what the books and the comics go into.
Hmm.
But yeah, not right now. I'm not reading the High Republic at the moment, but I will sometime when I get when I get to it. It's just
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to read. Did you ever get that one I told you to get? The comic book?
Astro City.
Yeah. Hmm.
I ordered it on Amazon, but they were out of stock at the time, so I'm
Oh
looking.
shoot.
Right now, I think it is shipping. Let me check the stat.
Yeah.
It's supposed to get here by June 1st.
Okay.
By
Yeah,
that,
I think he'll really enjoy it. It was pretty awesome. I got the second issue too.
yeah, I got the first volume, so when it gets
Hmm.
here, it'll be like a priority because, you know, I know the author and he's pretty good, and I just like stories that are about the superhero world and subverting that entire genre.
Hmm.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's also cool to every once in a while read something that's not DC or Marvel, but similar kind of.
Oh, dude,
Because you see all the inspirations and stuff, and it's like, oh, this is cool.
I read that stuff all the time. Like I read
Hmm.
Invincible, I read Ninja Turtles,
Yeah.
I read Thundercats.
Hmm.
So reading the Energon universe, which is Transformers,
Yeah.
and Void Rivals. So
Hmm.
Robert Kirkman, the guy who did Invincible, just launched a brand new book called Blood and Thunder.
Hmm.
So I'm reading like yeah, I love indie stuff.
Yeah, I'm starting to read a lot of them.
Yeah, so I just don't go into it that much because
Hmm.
oh
Or like, you've heard of Jupiter's Legacy, right? Have we talked about that one?
yeah.
I've been reading that one too. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, dude, indie comics are awesome. Yeah,
Hmm.
all that stuff too. The only reason I talk about Marvel and DC a lot is because I have the subscription and I also have a tablet.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
that it's just
Well, they're the best, so.
cheaper for me to read Marvel and DC.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
if I read indie, it would just be a lot. It would cost a lot more money to read indie comics.
Hmm.
They don't have a subscription service like that.
Yeah.
If they did, I would probably read more of it, but they don't.
Hmm.
It's just a lot more expensive.
Yeah. After I read Astro City, I was like, I have to tell you, Daniel about this because it's really good.
Yeah, I know. I will totally read that. As soon as it gets here, it's my priority.
Hmm.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I get there, I will be reading it for sure.
I also read this. It's the new Hunger Games book.
Ooh, yeah, is that how was that?
It was really good. I already saw they popped it out fast, and I saw they already started filming and everything. The next movie, I'm like, wow, okay. It was really good, but you could also feel when you're reading it, you could tell the studio called the author and was like, hey, write a book, write another book so we can make a movie. You can kind of feel that, but it was really good. It's kind of like it just helps you understand Haymitch more. It's like, oh, that's why he's drunk all the time. Like his life was pretty crappy. So I'm excited for that movie actually.
Oh, okay. They have a pretty
Yeah.
crazy cast. I know they got
Ella Fanning,
yeah,
um, the what's his name? Conclave? What's his name?
Brett Fiennes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be President Snow.
Yeah.
Cool. He's Voldemort and President Snow. That's
I
wild.
know. Yeah, so I'm excited for that one. Did you like the last Hunger Games? I think you liked it, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good. They were pretty consistent, so
Yeah,
hopefully this one will be too.
hopefully that'd be cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even realize this, but I saw that on Spotify that apparently I get like a bunch of audiobooks like for free with this.
Hmm.
I was like, oh shit, why am I even buying these books? God damn it.
Oh my gosh.
They're all on Spotify. I'm
Hmm.
like, fuck that. So now I just straight up do audiobooks now because
Oh, okay. And
yeah.
then I ordered, they're making a movie with, I think, Ryan Gosling. It's a space movie, so I wanted to read the book. Let me look. I forgot the name of it. Uh, I heard it's really good. Project Hail Mary.
All right, I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yeah, they're making a movie, so I ordered it.
Project. Oh yeah, see, included in Spotify Premium. I get that book for free.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read that one next after I finish Thrawn.
Yeah. See, this rules, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I will totally read this. Yeah. See, yeah, so now I've just totally switched to audiobooks now because
Yeah, that seems easier.
yeah, it's like, bro, if I get them all for free with this subscription, why am I even buying like regular books? Plus I can listen to
Yeah.
in my car and just get through them all like faster.
Yeah, most people do audiobooks now.
Yeah, I would do regular books. It's just, if I get them all for free on Spotify, I don't know why I'm gonna pay like $12 to buy a regular book.
Hmm.
Save a lot more money and I get like a giant, you know, library of books basically.
Yeah.
So I basically decided with this, I just started like right now I'm reading two books, The Witcher Sword of Destiny and then Aftermath, Star Wars Journey to the Force Awakens.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm reading those two books. I mean, I'm like 34% done. I've gone to like 34% of Sword of Destiny and then 23% of Star Wars. So yeah,
Dang, you're watching a lot of shows, reading a lot of books,
yeah. I make time. Well, the book,
and playing games too, and you have to play The Last of Us.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and finish Warhammer tonight because I'm
How
almost,
are, oh, okay, you're almost there.
yeah. So if I
How are
can
you feeling about The Last of Us? Is it dropping off for you, or are you still in?
drop me, I'm dropping off, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, every time
Are you caught up?
I watch like the one episode where Ellie was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a dad" or whatever.
Okay.
was like looking at my phone for like half of it, and then I was like, fuck. And then I know Joel came back. Um, I haven't seen that episode.
Yeah, that was a sad episode,
All
but
right,
she was like driving me crazy in that episode. I just don't like her. I
don't.
don't like the actress.
Yeah, I'll get to it, but honestly, I low key would just rather play the games at this point because I feel like that's better. I don't know. I was just getting kind of bored, and I was like, "Fuck, where is this going?" And then I,
There's definitely more action this season. I'll give it that. I think that's the only reason I'm still watching.
yeah, I
There's more zombies, I'll give it that.
I think, I mean, I don't know.
But the story was way better in the first season.
Yeah, I low key would rather just play the game, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't have any shows to watch, so I'm still keeping up with it.
Well, have you finished Severance?
No, I still haven't gotten Apple TV.
Well, get on that. That's your show to watch. Straight up, get on Severance. It's only $10.
Okay.
It's $10 and the show is
Mhm.
so just get on.
Yeah, I know I'm behind on TV shows.
Well, if you want to watch a show, not saying, you have to, but if you
Hmm.
do, Severance is the show you should get on.
Okay.
It's
And
only
then I started, this is hilarious, but I started that one Wheel of Time because I have read the first book.
yeah.
I started it maybe last week, and then I saw this morning it got Amazon canceled it. So I was like, oh, cool, I don't have to watch that. Cross it off.
How's the book? I hear the book is really good.
Oh yeah, the book is really good. The TV show was kind of meh anyway. I heard season three was really good though, but I guess it was too late. They axed it, so yeah, gone. Another failed fantasy show for Amazon.
Oh my God. That sucks.
Yeah, yeah, that's too bad for them.
Yeah. I mean, I low key want to read Wheel of Time, but I hear it's like a lot of novels. Like,
It's like 15 books. That's why I read the first book and I was like, that was pretty good. And then I saw all the other books and I just got overwhelmed. So I just didn't continue.
yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. They're big books too, so not like it level. It's like 2,000 pages. That's probably the biggest book I've ever read. Did you see the trailer, by the way?
Wheel of Time?
No, Welcome to Derry.
No.
It, you know the Stephen King, it, their HBO was doing a show.
They are?
Yeah, they put out the trailer like 2 days ago. It looks like it's the 1960s.
Hmm.
So
Awesome.
it's like when he first came on the Meteor. I don't know, it's HBO, so hopefully it's interesting.
Well, it better be.
But it's not Bill Skarsgård.
Oh, what?
He's not playing Pennywise. I don't know who's playing Pennywise, but it's not him.
Oh man, my excitement for this show that
You
sponsors.
were like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah, I don't know if they couldn't pay him enough or I don't know, but it's not him.
yeah, that's
But yeah, that's the next HBO show I'm looking forward to, I
that
guess.
sounds like Warner Brothers being Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
Um, fuck. All right. Well, if it only if it gets great reviews, am I watching that then?
yeah.
But
I'll send you the trailer later, but
I do have Apple TV right now, so if I watch, so there's like a couple of shows that I do want to get through, just like in terms of like just pausing everything I'm watching and just focusing on that. It's basically, I wrote it down too. I want to get through this show on Apple TV because I have it right now. So I'm like, you know what? I want to watch this show called Foundation. It's like a big sci-fi epic
mhm.
show. Because I was reading the book. I got it from Barnes and Noble one day and I was reading some of it.
Yeah, I've seen the first season.
Oh, how is it? Is it really good or like kind of like
I
boring?
thought it was pretty good. I just didn't have the subscription anymore.
Oh, okay.
But it's like space. I mean, it's like Dune kinda. I think you should get into it.
I did watch the Dune show, by the way.
Was it meh or
It's slow, but it really picks up by the end, and it's
oh, okay.
good. Um,
Okay. I was wondering how that was.
yeah, so if you watch it, you'll be confused for like the beginning, but if you stick with it, it gets really good by the end, and it all kind of ties together, and you're like, oh, okay, I know what's going on here.
Okay.
If you watch it and you're like confused, don't like dip off, just stick with it, because it makes
Mm-hmm.
sense, by the end. And
Okay.
it builds on, the history between the Harkonnens and the Atreides,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay. Maybe I'll go back to it. I only watched a bit of the first episode.
Yeah. And you get some of the past of the world of Dune too.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of
Okay.
get some of the politics and some of the family history, and it's pretty good. And you kind of get why the Harkonnens are seen as like bad people generally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to get too much into it, but if you decide to watch it, but it is
I'll
really,
check it out.
yeah.
Do you watch, I think we talked about Black Mirror before.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that. Is there like a specific episode I should watch? Because I know they're all singular episodes. Like I'll watch like I don't know if I'll see the whole season, but I can watch like a couple, you know.
Just whenever you, because there's a lot of good episodes, so, but sometimes they'll do sequels to one episode, so whenever you have that time, just start from the beginning.
All right. But I do want to get into that. Like some shows that I want to watch is like I said, Foundation. I'm gonna watch
Hmm.
Cobra Kai sometime this year. I'm gonna stop everything I'm doing,
Yeah.
binge that because I want to
Hmm.
watch it. Alien Earth, it's another show.
Oh, yeah.
I have very high hopes for that.
Hmm. I'm excited for that.
Then I gotta watch Firefly because I have the show.
You've had that DVD set for a while now, and you still haven't watched it.
Um,
You got it like 2 years ago, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Dang.
Hope
Do you
I'm
have the Smallville box set, or are you just watching it on Max or whatever?
on a Smallville box set.
Okay. That's cool.
Dragon Ball. Yeah, all of it. But
That's pretty cool.
yeah, and then I know I gotta finally watch Firefly because I've been wanting to watch it for the longest time, bro.
Hmm.
I've just never gotten to it.
Well, good thing is it's only that one season and then a
Oh,
movie,
right.
so.
Dude, I could watch it in like a week. I just need 1 week just to binge the whole thing, and then boom, I'll be done.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe next week I'll just watch the whole thing and then be done with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Next week.
after Mission Impossible, I could just do Firefly. You know what?
Hmm.
I'll make a note of that. Maybe I'll just watch all of Firefly and then just be done with it.
Yeah, and then I gotta get caught up on the studio and watch Severance.
Yeah, I got one episode of the studio to watch left. Dude, it was such a good show.
I know it got renewed, so it's doing good. I'm happy.
Yeah, dude, it's a perfect representation of like Hollywood
Hmm.
today. It is so, I mean, there's this one episode where they're trying to figure out how to cast the Kool-Aid movie, and
Oh my gosh.
heard that the cast could possibly be deemed as racist. It's great, dude. That's like it's
Oh my God. I'm gonna get caught up. I'll watch it on Wednesday because Wednesdays are kind of my Fridays because I'm off Thursday, Friday. So I'll get caught up on it Wednesday. Then Thursday, I guess I'll go see Karate Kid since I'm off. I won't have anything else to do.
yeah, the studio. It's a short binge, and then Severance is amazing.
Yeah,
Severance, I'll say this, the season one finale of Severance will have you on the edge of your seat for the entire hour.
yeah, that's what people have told me.
It is the best season finale of any TV show that I've ever seen.
Dang, okay.
It's that good. I can't think, yeah, even the Game of Thrones episodes don't stack up to like the Severance season one finale. It was that good.
Wow.
Season two is pretty
That's
good.
some high standards.
Yeah. Season two
All
is
right.
really good too. But season two was just like regular great.
Mm-hmm.
And especially the last episode. And you will know exactly what I'm talking about when you get to it.
Okay.
Get to that penultimate episode of the first season, you'll be like, I see what he's talking about now.
Okay, I'll definitely watch that then.
Yeah, and then season two is
I'll try to do that. I'll watch Studio Wednesday, then I'm gonna see Karate Kid and that horror movie Thursday. Then Friday I'll start Severance.
yeah, and you'll be glad that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Is very good.
Yeah. Okay. That's my plan then for next week.
I'm gonna try and binge Firefly. I'm gonna watch Mission Impossible. I want
Hmm.
to see, I'm gonna rewatch Karate Kid and then watch some of the sequels because I haven't seen two or three. Um, and
Don't
then
forget the Jaden Smith one, since it's canon now.
yeah, I gotta get that one. Right?
I like that one. I saw that in theaters when it came out. It's not bad.
I did. I saw it in theaters, but it's been such a long time. I should probably give it a rewatch.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie.
So I'll watch one, two, three, and then the Jackie Chan one.
Yeah, just skip the one about his daughter. That one's not even canon anymore.
Yeah, that one's not canon. The only ones that are
Yeah.
canon, those three, and then Jackie Chan.
Hmm. Yeah. So you're gonna see the movie too then?
Yeah, I mean, I got the subscription, so
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Forgot you had that too. What is it kind of the same as the one here, the Regal one?
Yeah, the only difference is that they don't upcharge on premium formats. So if you go to IMAX or a 40X, do they still give you an upcharge?
It's $8. Yeah.
Yeah, over here, there's no upcharge.
So you could go see IMAX for like the 50 cents or whatever.
I can go see IMAX for free.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. What the heck?
Yeah, like I
And
said,
the VIP one is like the most expensive one. And that one with the pass, normally it's like, I don't know, 30 a ticket. The upcharge for my pass is $13, I think.
damn.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, see, there's no upcharge for me. The only thing they charge you for at AMC is just food.
Okay. Yeah, AMC's just better.
See, AMC, they don't.
I don't have that option though.
Yeah, you can go see movies in IMAX for free.
And I'm jealous you get to see Ballerina in at least like Dolby. At least you have that option.
Yeah, so I mean, the only thing we don't have over here is 40X. But AMC
Oh, okay.
said they were going to start bringing in 40X in the future. So a few years from now, we're going to start getting that. But
That's all you're missing. Yeah.
just gonna have to wait a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna see Jurassic World in 40X. Because I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna go see this in just like standard 2D. Like I have to do something. So 40X.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Most, yeah, I'll probably just do Dolby for a draft.
Yeah, you'll have that option.
Yeah, but
So the chairs are better in Dolby too?
yeah, the chairs recline, but they're good
Oh, that's
recliners. You
nice.
know, so you know how normal recliners go all the way back, where like you're
Mm-hmm.
basically Dolby, it's like halfway. So it's not
Okay.
a full recliner, but it's not like um, you know, it's not too short, but it's not too long. It's like perfect. It's
Oh, that's cool.
so if you recline all the way back, you still have a good view of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can like go all the way back on the seat and you can still see, everything just fine and you can like eat your popcorn just fine. It's great.
Oh, that's cool.
Very
You
yeah.
have to send me a picture next time you go.
All right. Next time I go to a Dolby screening, I'll send you a picture of
Hmm.
what the seats are like.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
And then you see Mission Impossible tomorrow, you said?
Sunday. I'm gonna
Sunday.
yeah, Sunday after my morning shift, I'm gonna go and see it.
Okay. Yeah, definitely text me
Yeah.
what you think. I think we'll be on this same page on that.
Yeah. So I'm seeing that Sunday. I'm I'm gonna go see Empire Strikes Back in a few hours at the
Oh, I know, I'm jealous.
I will be sending you tons of pictures. I'll tell you how that is.
Hmm.
Um,
Write down Clown in a Cornfield though. I really do want you to watch that one
I
because I
will.
really liked it.
I will. And you said it's a slasher?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna write that down. Clown in a corn. If I have like time in the middle of the week, I'll go see it.
hmm
So,
Yeah, I really liked it.
so next week, my plans. I got Firefly. I'm gonna binge that. I will binge it. I'm gonna finally do it.
hmm
Watch Clown Cornfield, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, which I have a feeling it will be because I think Lilo and Stitch at the box office.
Yeah.
I think this is the final one, and then I think that's it. Well, I've also
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you, but my cousins have been trying to get me in like, or sorry, I said cousins. My cousin is trying to get me into WWE.
hmm
So
Oh, okay. I used to watch. I have some of the games on my PlayStation too.
I've been watching some of the most recent seasons. So I'm like kind of behind on like the main shows that are happening weekly, but I've been watching
Yeah.
on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw they have it on there.
Yeah, and then my cousin gave me Peacock to watch like the big shows like the Royal Rumble,
Royal Rumble.
yeah,
hmm
stuff. So and I know
Yeah.
we have the game too, so I might get the game.
The games are fun. They're really fun.
Really?
And let me know when you get to Space Marine 2, because I'm down to play with you.
Sweet. Yeah, I
Yeah.
hopefully if everything works out, I can finish it, tonight or tomorrow morning at the latest.
hmm
And then
Yeah, definitely let me know.
yeah.
What days are you normally off again? You said Friday, Saturday?
So my schedule's kind of like crazy.
Oh,
I work
okay.
like AV, so my schedule's like all over the place. But normally I am off on Fridays and Sundays usually,
Okay.
or at the very least I'll have a half day. So
Okay. Yeah, we could even play like Thursday night, because you won't have to work the next day. I won't have to work the next day.
yeah, I know your schedule, so I'll just
Yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah, just text me,
I know
because I love that game.
you're off Friday and Saturday, right? Normally.
It was Fridays. Now they changed it back to Thursday, Friday.
So those are the days you're off?
Thursday, Friday, yeah.
All right. Yeah, okay. I'll just if my schedule fits within that time frame, then I'll just
hmm
hit you up and we'll play.
All right. Yeah, I want to.
Sure. I gotta get used to the game first, and then we'll jump on it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah. All right. Cool.
And then we got to do this again soon.
I know.
When should we
Well,
do it? Definitely after Ballerina for sure.
yeah, after Ballerina, because then we'll have Karate Kid that. Hopefully I'll watch Firefly and then Mission Impossible
And then I'll let you know if that horror movie is worth seeing.
for sure.
Because A24, they're kind of hit
Yeah.
or miss.
But yeah, the summer movie season is finally kicking off.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about.
hmm
I'm excited.
Yeah. It's been pretty good though. We had a lot to talk about on this one.
I know, yeah, we went for like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that was cool.
yeah, it was good, man. I'm
All
glad.
right. So
Uh,
first week of June, we'll do another one.
for sure. Yeah, just
All
remind me.
right. All right, I will.
All right.
All right, see you soon.
All
Bye.
right, man.